Hello, no fighting, everybody is just love in here. Hello Zachary, hello Asher, hello Kyra, hello Kieran, hello Zachary, hello Vamp, how you doing? How was your day? It's Friday. Hello Arthur. You got lost in the fighting in there. Hello. Did I miss anybody? I don't think so. Get them together. I am working on something. See? I thought like, oh yeah, I can have like when you have X amount of torch. I see how it is coming in with violence. I see how it is. Alright. But I don't know where the violence came from. Oh, you subscribed? Thank you for the sub, Master. I was like, why did I get violence against? I don't know why. Thank you. Wait, on both sides? Oh, dang. Wait, why are you so on schedule? Well, thank you for the sub. You are indeed part of the society as a Kamadachi member. Welcome in. How you doing? Mariman, I've listened to this song at least 30 times. I'm happy you're enjoying it. I was going for a little robotic vibe. I don't know how to do it, but I tried. Fight me, I mean, look, he's been there for 22 months, so you know, he's the oldest one. I think after him is Kieran, who has been there for 19 months, I believe. So yeah, the OGs have a role here. Cannot be beaten in this way, you know. Hello. Does the fish thing work? Sometimes it's broken. Let me try. Because we're gonna be busy with great conversations today. Okay, it works. It's great. But thank you for renewing your membership. I've been working on things. As I was saying, Karen, 19 months. Yes, welcome back. Thank you for the resub. We appreciate it. You have been there for 19 months. I don't know why the evils do that. Don't ask me. But yeah, no one will ever beat me on membership. I was the first possible member. You were. And it took a while before I got any others. So yeah, nobody can beat you on that. Robotic vibe like vocoder? Not really. I just use like compression and stuff. Again, I am not a mixer, so you know, I try my best. I am first Kamadachi Supreme. You are indeed. That is very true. That the one tier I made that I never thought anybody would do. But you see what happened? You got a fancy cover you can listen to. So like that's pretty cool out here, you know. I had a question. That's something that Asher ran by the movie gang yesterday. I was working on items and commissions and all stuff on my Ko-fi. I've been updating it, working on a bunch of things, you know. I pressed on my screen as well. I love that the fight for the first is still there. See, I'm happy I added it. Thank you for making me adding that. I just realized I was at least 30 seconds late. It's okay. YouTube likes to trouble people like that. Yeah, so in one of the request options on my Ko-fi, Aster was like, you should have like a request where it's like you sing whatever song we ask you to sing. Like it's basically a cover request of whatever song that people ask. And I was like, thank you for the gifted membership. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, like let me take a pause on that. I just need to celebrate. This is the first time I have 20 members. I have 20 members and I'm very happy, and thank you so much and I appreciate it. See, I'm reaching some milestones and I'm very happy about it. Thank you so much. The only thing you can't choose who you gift to, but you did it and I'm very happy. Thank you so much. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so it was a request for me to sing a song, but what am I gonna say? I was like, I don't really see the point, and I was like, I don't see who would pay for that, you know? I was like, why would anybody pay $50 for me to sing a song they want? And then I realized how deranged Aster was, because he was like, yeah, I would have paid like 3 times for you to cover Upendi. Because the idea is that if you do this request, then I will do a full-on cover of it and get it mixed and everything. So that's why it would also be slightly more expensive, because I need to pay for mixing and everything. So that's the idea. What do you guys think? I know Kieran would be down for some reason, but you know, what you mean he declined? Did it take too long? Try again. I want to see the fight. I want to see the fighting going on. I need it. Hello, Kita. How you doing? You have a peach tort today. How was it? to slow or a duet of a song. That could be neat. A duet, but who's the other person in the song? Is it the people that request? Because I don't know how to mix people. I barely know how to mix myself. And I mean, I guess I could. I just want to avoid having a situation where I get overwhelmed with stuff. I feel like working on a specific cover. Of course, in all the commissions I've put up on my Ko-fi, I have put like, you know, I reserve the right to refuse if something is asked of me that I'm uncomfortable with, because I'm like, I'm not gonna sing like WAP as I was saying. It's just not what's up. That's not what I'm doing. Oh dang, the fight is starting. Oh god. Okay. Zachary has a long name, so he seems to have a lot of HP, but is it reality? That's the question. Ooh, dang. I am melting. Yeah, I feel you. It's pretty warm these days. That could be neat. Yeah, make your bets. Like, it's just, you gotta fight it to the death. I don't know why Aster feels like, you know, threatened, but he needs to fight you for some reason, you know? But Aster looks like he died. Oh, maybe he's not. If it was a crit, you would have died, though. You missed again? And again? And again? Why is this so intense? Can you guys figure it out? Like, why are you missing so much? Oh my god. How many misses in a row? Oh, and it's a crit. That was an intense fight. Aster won. And he got no monies for it. Well, it is what it is. We gotta accept the results out here, you know. It was a rough time. Next week it has 30 degrees outside. I am already melting in advance. Yes, I know. Like, I don't know why I can't do that. Only Moss can do that, and I'm confused. But at least we got that. Eee. I'd like a cover of It Has to Be This Way from Edra. Please, how do I reserve the right for it? Well, I will be adding it as a commission request on my on my Ko-fi. Rigged. Yeah, it definitely was rigged because I needed to win right there, okay? I only have black clothes, so I experience double the heat wave. Oh, it's time to buy some white clothes, some like baby blue. You need to change your wardrobe. Yeah, that's the word. You need to change for the summer vibes, okay? Rigless says that. You can fight again. So the current way, I'm still like figuring out how I want to do my Ko-fi. So if you are a tier 2 member and up on YouTube, you will get a 20% discount on any commission on Ko-fi. I will be sharing the discount code with you guys in members post. That's how it will work. If you are a Ko-fi member, you get 40% off. That on every commissions. And if you're a tier 3, you get 2 free commissions a month, a thank you card, and access to everything else that happened with the 40% discount on commissions. That's currently how I'm working it. It might change a little bit, but I'm trying to make it worth it for you guys to, like, you know, have a reason to do that and got some stuff. So right now we have cameo videos, we have line reads, I will add the cover one so people can make me make covers of stuff. So that's the current idea right now. What are we drilling over? Clout. Always. It's all about the clout in this house. But I want to win. I want to be the one, you know. How much for the sun cover? Currently it's 50 Canadian, which is about 30 USD, I guess. I just haven't put it like up on the Ko-fi yet because I wanted to run it by you guys. I really want to make sure that I do things that you guys actually want. Another question I had, I was like, would anybody be interested in free wallpapers? I'm like, I would like wallpapers, but would you guys use wallpapers if I get art for them? I'm dead. Oh, it's Karen and Ash. Oh, who will get the HP first, or do they both get it? I know that I knew Karen would turn back. I had a feeling. You'd use it? Okay. I think I want to add a perk where people can get free wallpaper. I just need to figure out something about it. So I'm gonna be working on that. The only thing that wallpapers means I need to spend on it, so I need to figure out my expenses to make sure that I can survive, you know. You killed your wife, husband, whatever. You killed your husband, Mom. You should be ashamed of yourself. Did not know you were that rude. Also, if you have any other ideas of stuff we want, like, I know I want to like put together a little voice pack and stuff for people that want random stuff. I will be getting some from streams because they need to have the right emotions. Some I will be able to record and stuff like that. So if you have any ideas, I really want to listen to you guys and do stuff that you guys actually want. So feel free to shoot your ideas and I'll see what is available, what's possible for me. Oh, I forgot, there's also the profile pic commissioned one. So again, discount if you're a Ko-fi member, discount if you're a YouTube member. You choose what you're more comfortable with. If you want to, as always, no pressure. I don't want to have this pressure, but I'm trying to, like, you know, be a little business sometimes. Like, try to be that. I think in an ideal world, I would love to do everything. Like, I wish I could just get paid from views on my streams, but I'm not there. So I cannot. So I'm trying to, like, you know, make a little something for myself. And if you guys want to help me out with that, I appreciate it. But also never feel pressured to do it, as always. As I was saying, it would be nice too. Like, I got betrayed by YouTube. I had chosen the levels for who can see the cover yesterday, and it kind of messed up, so every member can see it. From next cover on, it will actually be from tier 2 and up. Okay, but I will leave it up because it's already out and people got to enjoy it, so I don't want to cut that off. But just so you know, it's a heads up. Okay. I think that's about it for news. Oh, right, I'm also working on the Discord. I found some template. I just don't want to redo it from scratch, so it will take some time. I will let you guys know when I'm working on it so that, you know, it's not like something's maybe broken. I might kick some bots out and replace them, and whatever we don't need that is like clogging. Like, I think like the Lost Ark channels can go. I know most people don't even see them anyways. I'm gonna be cleaning that up. Oh, also Ko-fi members get a special role in Discord. Oh, and last thing, we are 2 boosts away from being able to have a banner on the Discord, as well having a special role badges. I would like to get there. If you have a free Nitro, like if you have Nitro and it have free boost, please consider the server so we can have more fancy stuff. I'd really like to have a banner, but we're not there yet. So that's the other thing that is that I'm thinking about and trying to up there. So consider it. If you have free Nitro, consider our server. So consider it. It's nice. So we could have a banner and stuff. So you know. So I think that's all my pitches for today. How much for 4-5 a voice line? Each voice line is 5 cat, 20% discount for YouTube members, 40% discount for Ko-fi members, and if you're a tier 3, you get 2 commissions for free. So like you could get 2 lines for free and pay about like $1 for the other ones. Yeah. So $25 for a song, that's fair. Wait, 25? I don't know. I mean, the line reads are not the same as songs. They don't care. I won't sing for the line read. The line reads are like a minute if it's like random stuff. Did you say 25 or 35? For which I cannot continue with conversation. I'll get lost very easily, especially with our numbers. For the song request is 50 CAD, which is, let me give you the actual numbers. CAD to USD is 36. That's what it is. 36 and $80. Yeah. Did I hear commission a song? Commission to make me sing a specific song. That's the one. That's what I'm talking about. And as YouTube members or Ko-fi members, you get discounts. That's the cool stuff about it. Discounts about it. 50 CAD, 20 discount for YouTube, 40 discount for Ko-fi. Yes, that's what's up. Yeah, you're looking at this. Well, this is what's up. I forgot to up it. Do I have a comment here? I'm working on a bunch of things because I want people to have. Yeah, so I do have my Ko-fi link here, so that's good. It is a tentative price. Might go slightly up depending on mixing costs and stuff. Yeah, because the songs that I get requests like that for, I will get fully mixed, and this does not cover, but at least it covers part of it. So I guess you're part of the process and you choose the song, but then I need to find an actual mixer, and then I need to pay the license if I'm gonna put it on Spotify and YouTube Music and all these things. So these are the costs that come with it. For now, that's the starting. I think it's, you know, doable, I guess. How do I switch to tier 2? I don't know. I think in your membership there should be an option to upgrade, and tier 2 is Kamidachi Plus. The first tier, I guess I've said it before, but I guess I wasn't maybe clear enough, but like first tier on YouTube is only for emotes. You just get the emotes in the chat, and that's about it. That's why it's the cheapest option. The second one gives you access to pretty much everything. So you have all the videos, the polls, the streams, everything you will have access to. You will have access to the Discord members only channel and stuff, which I'm working on. So that's, I guess, the second tier is where it's at. If you want most things, if you're gonna participate to more things than the streams, I think that's where it is at. I see no option. Wait, I don't. I'm not really tech savvy when it comes to that. I don't know. I know people do it. Oh yes, sorry, yes. Emotes and Tomodachi Island character. If you're a member of any tier, you get to have your character on the island if you want to, of course. And I was gonna say something. What was it? I forgot. There was something important I wanted to say. Zachary! Thank you so much for the boost. I appreciate it. I will make cute logos. I will make cute logos for the roles that you guys can choose out of. It's gonna be nice. Thank you so much. I was looking at it yesterday and I was like, I need to get a banner. I wonder, I'm gonna try and make a banner myself, but if I can, I will commission one. I wanna have a commissioned banner. Could be great. Yee. So, gentlemen, how you doing? I'm doing good. How are you, Zane? How's your Friday going so far? You click see perks, you should have an upgrade button on the right. Ooh, there you go. More bribing. Always more bribing with you, but you have to know that I really appreciate you. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I'm really trying to work to make memberships and everything that you guys pay for like worth it for you guys. I guess I did have someone leave. I don't know who, because you can actually click a button when you leave someone's membership to say why you left. And I remember one I got was that they didn't feel appreciated, and that did mark me, and I really wanted to be worth it for you guys to pay for a membership. I really want it to be more of an exchange than just me getting stuff. So I want it to be like you guys feel like, appreciated, you feel like I do stuff for you, that like there's some worth to being members here. So I'm trying my best, okay? I don't know how long it will last. There is a high chance that by August or September I will be back to work. So I will make the best of the summer with you guys and just hope for the best out here and just have a lot of fun, okay? Sup. Not so well. The weekend will be a bit depressing. Oh, I hope it gets better and it's not as bad as you think it's gonna be, hopefully. Hey, Loco Haku, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. How are you? Only stream, no work, only stream. That's the goal, but like we have reality kicking our butts with bills. And then for the life of me, can't find a way to switch it tier 2. I am not sure, because I can't see on my own channel because I'm a tier 3 member of my own channel, so it won't let me do testing. I would guess Google it. Aster said something about it. Oh well, see, Aster gonna do troubleshooting. I don't know about that. There'll be a funeral. Yeah, that for sure does not make it for the best mood. But I feel like funerals are very sad and depressing, but it also can be a time to be together with people you're close to and reminisce about the person and stuff like that. You can make it a closure event too, and you can cry out so you get it all out your body too. Hello Drahas, how you doing? Welcome in. How's your weekend looking? I think I've been lucky. It's been a while since it's been a while since I've been to a funeral, but I remember like in 2012, I think, we had like 19 people pass away in my family. I was always at a funeral almost every weekend. It was a time, including my grandma and my cousin. So I was like, I feel like I've had enough funerals in my life, so I'm okay with not having more at the moment. It was a time. It was dark, but now we have brighter days, better times, and then we've been okay for a while. I don't mind supporting you, man. I enjoy your content. It's not putting too much of a stress on my financial situation. That's what I care about, and I appreciate you. I really do not take you for granted, or anybody else that supports me. I don't take you for granted. I understand that, any dollars are important for everybody, especially in this economy. But I appreciate it. I really want it to be worth it for you guys, so I'll keep working really, really hard. My grandma passed away 2 days ago, and there was a blood moon happening too. I don't know what a blood moon is though, but I'm sorry for your loss, and I hope you can, like, reminisce in peace and give him a good goodbye during the weekend. Forfeit all mortal possessions to the tort. No, I would feel so guilty. I don't want it. See, I would rather have a random oil prince that I know it doesn't really do anything for him than have someone be like, oh, I couldn't pay my bills because I paid my membership. I'd be like, I don't feel okay with that, But yeah, so I'm trying my best. As you guys know, I do struggle with I don't know how to call it at the moment. I'm trying to figure stuff out about myself. I'm trying to do the things that I say I will do. I also have a super exciting project coming in July that I'm working on with someone else right now. It'll be announced very soon, so I'm pretty excited for that. I'm trying to get into projects. I know that I should network, but I don't network because it's scary. So that's that. Maybe that's why I'm struggling to grow, but I've been growing either way, so I'm going to take it, okay? It's your first tort? It's your first Kohako, and you got a tiramisu one? Let's go. Let's freaking go. Hello, Dante. How you doing? Let's go with the caramel tort. Tiramisu, yeah. It's not, I broke my streak. Oh, you broke your streak? Wait, how many was it? Wait. It says you have one. I mean, have you been doing it on TikTok, on Twitch instead? Maybe that's what's up. Not many, because it says you have one on YouTube. Maybe you have more on Twitch, because people sometimes forget one or the other and then they don't collect everywhere. But yeah, oh yeah, that's what I was thinking about the tours. I'm thinking about. Thank you for the violence, Dante. I was saying, like, I want to have rewards for the torts. The one problem that I thought about. Thank you for head back. The one problem I thought about is that people will most probably all reach some numbers together, because most people that have been there since the first day of torts have been very regular, so they have the exact same number. So if I said, oh yeah, at 50 torts you get a reward, then I'll have like 6 people have a reward on the same day, and I'm like, I don't know that I can provide all that, Thank you for redeeming. You got a pineapple tort. Let's go. Hello, Elle. How you doing? Welcome in. Asta showed me the upgrade, but I don't have any at all. That's weird. I don't know. I guess we can troubleshoot it. I don't know that I know what to do, but maybe maybe we can Google it later and figure it out. See, I'm happy if you did grow, but I just discontinued my old sub to someone else because it seems she changed and didn't appreciate her community. Well, yeah, I feel like that's what I'm trying to keep from doing. I think, as I said before, I want to grow. At the same time, I'm a bit scared to grow because I'm scared of not actually knowing people by name. Like, I feel like I know all of you and I know a little bit about you and like your jobs or the little things, and I feel like if you get too big at some point, it's just too hard to do that. So I'm trying to like put as much love as I can into people that I can right now, so that if I grow one day, I don't want to be forgetting anybody, and I want to still be close to people and be able, like, I want to be, what's the word? Not reachable, but like, like people can like talk to me as a normal person as always, no matter what. That's my goal, I guess. And do a tort thing, yeah. And share about the pineapple though. Yeah, you don't like pineapple torts? I mean, I like pineapple. I don't know if I like it in the dessert though. So hot today. Work was difficult. Yeah, it's hot for you too. I know, like Keita said, it was really hot. It's really hot here too. It's currently 26 degrees in my office. My model died. Okay. Approachable. Yes, that word I was looking for. Thank you. Please don't change how you see us. Never. I promise. Like, I mean, I am not big, but I'm way bigger than I was like 4 years ago, and I feel like I've been able to, like, stay true to myself. I think when I decided to stream, I never decided to go with. I'm not the type of vtuber that like role plays. I'm just who I am. I am a turtle. I love being home. I love talking about stuff. I think the major thing that changed about me since I started streaming is that I got married. Except for that, It's just the new thing is that you hear Aster complaining and mumbling in the back. That's about it. But except for that, it's pretty it, you know? Um. Oh wait. Where was I? It's moving places. Oh. How are you? Happy to be on the weekend? Yes, happy to be on the weekend. I have a few things to do, but I'm excited for them. I have lots of projects, but I'm pretty good. I'm happy to yap. Today we're gonna do alignment chart. I've never done one. I've done tier list, but like Astrid taught me about that, so we're gonna do a chores alignment chart and figure out what is useless, what's not, what's annoying, what's not, and all the things, you know. I am alright. Hello, Karen. Did you have a good lunch? I thought your description made it sound very yum. My grandpa in Nevada, my grandpa in Florida, my grand uncle in Italy, my godfather in New York, all had funerals within 2 weeks. It was chaos. How are you even supposed to attend everything? That's just so much. And I'm sorry for your losses. I relate to that though. Not weird since I have a Russian account or something. Oh, I guess it limits what you have access to. Yeah, it makes it annoying because I was like, I don't want to have people be like, oh no, I need to like be a member on YouTube and be a member on Ko-fi. Like I would rather people choose what's important to them. On YouTube, on Ko-fi, I will give access to members video to Ko-fi members as well. The only thing that they wouldn't be able to have is like member stream and stuff like that is the one thing that you wouldn't get if you're only a Ko-fi member. So it's a mix between the two, you know? What?
I already want to start adding the icons to the roles on Discord.
Yeah, you're ready?
I'm ready. I'm like, I don't know what to use because you have to upload your own image. So I'm
yeah, let me do that, okay? We can discuss it later, okay? I'm excited for it too. We will have special icons for people as well. Yeah. Mr. What does that take? You've never had that, Coco? What do you mean? Where have you been? Maybe this allows for us to gamble the tort. I just don't know that I can code that. I need to figure out. Something you can use a certain amount of things to win something. Maybe you get a free commission or something. Like I think that's something like that I want to redeem. Yeah. Wait, sorry. Oh my god, my chat is going too fast right now. See? I'm not ready to be a big vtuber. Yeah, I've already grown a lot as a vtuber. I agree. I am very happy with my growth. I think it's been very like linear. Like it's been going up. It started out like midway, and then I had a big dip when I had my little depression era, and then I came back, and I've been very steady, and then since I quit my job, I've seen some growth, so I'm on the positive side. There is hope for me, so I'm pretty excited. No, I'm British. Like, what do you mean? Like, they don't have Boston cream in Britain, like in the UK? Like, what do you mean? Imagine a super squishy cake stuffed with custard and dipped in chocolate. Very much the great time. Nah, custard is the no for me. You don't understand life. I thought you understood life. I'm kind of slightly disappointed here. Kohaku, what you mean? Hello, Kian. How you doing? Oh, that's it. I have to sleep early. Please sleep well. Bye. I just got to see your messages. Thank you for the look, babe. I appreciate it. Aster said he will look into it for you, Arthur. Also, sorry, you are a heathen. I mean, I'm not gonna deny that, but it is what it is. Lunch was delicious, and now I've got a dragon fruit. I've never had a dragon fruit. I wonder, like, what does it taste like? Plus Red Bull drink that's cold and delicious. That sounds delish. It looks fancy, but I don't know what it tastes like. Never attended a funeral yet. Honestly, you are blessed, and I hope it takes a long time before you ever have to be in one. Thank you for the alert, Kohaku. For me, this will be the first funeral. I'm quite sad for some. I mean, it's not for some reason. It's normal. I think I've been so used to going to funerals since I was a kid that it's just I know how it goes. But like I guess for your first time, depending on how old you are, it will be slightly, like, not necessarily traumatic, but it'll be a shock because you've never seen something like that. I will say, like, just be prepared, and also let yourself cry, let yourself be sad, and just go through with it, and like let it out, and then you'll be okay. Like, don't try and bottle it up. Like, grief is a difficult thing to go through, has stages and stuff. Just let yourself feel your emotions and go through it, and it'll help you, like, in the long run, you know. Esther is excited. Why am I not doing all that? Like, I don't need you to do all that. I need to read. Esther is excited for the new Discord. Yes, I am too. Like, I wanted to, like, go back to it, but I'm like, I need to stream first, and then we can go and fancy up the Discord. So what to do with my case? I can't do material. I want to have access to every piece of your content. Yeah, Aster is gonna help you out. He's gonna look into it for you. I will try Aster to stream too. If he hasn't figured it out, I'll try and figure it out as well. Aster coming with food for me to taste, because of course. Yeah. I don't know about the quality, the texture. Anything that can change it, or you will seal it up? Okay, experiment, sir. Thank you. He's making delicious pasta sauce because we decided we have pasta. Honestly, I'm surprised. I've been having lettuce wraps, like just any type of random meat with lettuce, for the past few weeks, and I lost like 2 pounds. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess that works, and I'm very happy. So, like, I'm living for it, you know? You're hyped. Your clubhouse have been wanting to get more boosts. You're very sweet. Thank you so much. I guess that's what they mean when they say if you don't talk about it, you don't ask stuff, nothing will happen. So I guess I need to get better at asking stuff. Dragon fruit tastes like kiwi fused with some other fruit. But what's the other fruit, though? That's the question. I've been at a funeral in a long time. Like, yeah, it's been years for me. Like, I've heard, like, people have passed away, but I didn't really go. But nobody close to me has passed away recently. So I'm grateful for that. My lunch is a ton of cheese and some pasta. You know what? That sounds yum. Pasta and cheese is a great time. I like to make cheesy pasta. So like I just like do a little bit of spaghetti, and like my dad taught me to like add either cream or milk and then cheese. And then you just mix it up, and it's really cheesy and really creamy, and it's very yum. And I do that sometimes. There's a Discord, of course there is. It's a bit busted right now, but as I said, I'm working on redoing it. I'll be deleting stuff, deleting some roles, redoing roles, making it as clean as possible. And now, thanks to Zachary, we can have a banner and we can have special Discord icons. So I'm pretty excited to have that up. I've been to 1 funeral and 2 weddings. Second wedding was fun. I rickrolled the bride and groom as my speech, and there were fun costumes. Other 2 events were super boring. Yeah, I mean, it's not supposed to be fun, I would say. I mean, there's coffin dance, so some people have a lot of fun when it comes to funeral, but I think it depends on your culture and how they do stuff wherever you are. Even I haven't figured out the other fruit. Speaking of pasta, I had some homemade lasagna. Ooh, we haven't made lasagna yet. I need to test Aster and see what his lasagna skills are like, because that would be But we're trying to be good and like be on a little bit of a diet. We're trying to count calories right now, so like I don't know. I feel like you need to be like having fun with lots of cheese when you have a lasagna. So how do you do that, you know? I'm not used to it much. No worries. If anybody hasn't joined yet and would like to join, and it should work. If it not, I will figure stuff. The Discord is here if you want to join. We do have movie night every Thursday night. We watched Jurassic Park yesterday, and next week we're watching the second one. Depending on how long it is, we might watch the second one and the third one. Hi again, how did Bioshock 2 go for you? I haven't finished. The last time I played, I got sick and I stopped, and then I was busy. So there is a very slim chance that I will be streaming it tomorrow. I didn't put it as a scheduled stream because I'm not sure. I'm gonna be busy recording some other content tomorrow. But I might continue. I really want to finish it. I just need to make sure I don't get sick. I just could not. At that point, I was having cold sweats. It was not happening for me. Pasta is the heart of Italian dishes. The best thing I've ever tasted in my life, and cooked for myself. I mean, I love pasta, but I get tired of it after a while, though. Like I have phases where I'm like, yeah, I want to have pasta, and then I'm like, it's too heavy. I want to have whatever else, just some more like actual meat. Like I want a steak. I feel like having pasta for a while makes me want to have like a steak. I just want to have like chicken, like thighs, or like something. I want meat. Sorry. Hello, Jaeger. How you doing? Welcome in. How's your weekend looking? Depends on what type of lasagna you want. As example, the classic lasagna with meat and lots of vegetables. I don't like having a lot of vegetable in it. Or the one with only vegetables on it, or the one with just cheese. Why does it exist? I mean, it's probably yum, but I like a good balanced thing. It has to have lots of cheese, but also like you know, it needs to be layered perfectly with the sauce. You know what I mean? Zachary, sound bites from Mana for the soundbar. Honestly, you just need Mana to start editing your VODs. Yes. I'm bribing her with commission. That's what he does every day. Like, I mean, he cannot be stopped. Good idea. He just knows. He just knows. He knows to just bribe me with stuff. See that? That's how he got the cover you had been asking for. So, you know, he's a real one for that. He knows what's up. But yeah, I feel like I'm all over the place in all the things that I'm saying, but I think I got to most things I wanted to say, I think. So basically, I like to do my lasagna with first layer of cheese, then meat with veggies, then cheese, then 2 layers of meat and veggies again. Well, wait, is it meat or like sauce? Like I feel like the whole time I've ever done it, it's always with like bolognese. Is that how you say that? I don't know. But the sauce, the spaghetti sauce that has like vegetables and stuff like that, it's usually what we have in the layers from what I've seen my dad do or my sister do. I've never actually made a lasagna myself. I've seen people do it, but it's yummy, you know? But then you need to have cheese on the top so you can like, you know, put it in the oven and get all crusty and yum. If she makes a higher tier, I might snag it. Like, dude, that's so too, bro. Bro, pay your bills. Okay, I'm gonna see you later or next stream. I gotta be busy this week and I'll try to tune in once in a while. Of course, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you, Vamp. Meat with tomato sauce and some other veggies like sliced garlic and cucumber. Cucumber? Why cucumber? Yeah, you sure it's not zucchini? Like the cucumber's cousin, the evil cousin of the cucumber?
Yeah, I don't know about cucumber
in lasagna. Like I've heard, I mean, maybe it's a family recipe out here, but like I don't know.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I mean, what kind of taste is cucumber supposed to add to your lasagna? Like it's like basically water in a cylinder. Like I'm like, what? Like what do you mean? Pasta bolognese is my favorite. Me too. That's how I've always learned to do it. That's why I was so confused when I went to school and like in the cafeteria they would give us Bye, be safe, man. They will give us like pasta sauce, but it's basically just crushed tomatoes and meat in it. And I was like, what is this watery, disgusting thing? And I never liked spaghetti or stuff outside my house because I was like, what is this? And then I realized that some people just have it like that. And I'm like, oh, I guess, you know, diversity is important in the world, but like I could also do without it. Like, you know, if I'm being very honest, I cannot. It's a bit too watery for me, not my vibe. Some people use sliced potatoes instead of actual pasta for lasagna. Well, then it's not a lasagna at that point. I feel like there is another name for that type of thing, but it wouldn't be lasagna. It sounds yum, but at the same time, I'm not too into like potatoes that are too soft. I feel like at that point, like I either would like fries or mashed potatoes. Potatoes that have been soaking and stuff, sometimes are not that great. I mean, I'll eat them, but you know.
Honestly, if you're doing potatoes and eggplant as a kind of lasagna, that's just moussaka.
Moussaka is the name that I'm thinking of. I knew there was something like that. That would be.
But you need the eggplant for it to be moussaka.
Yeah, I love eggplant. It's yummy.
Down to make moussaka.
Yeah, make moussaka for us. Yeah, good food. Happy wife, you know. Some people use sliced potatoes. Yeah, have you ever tasted twice baked potatoes? Super good. Yes. I mean, there are very few ways to mess up potatoes, and there's so many ways to make them excellent. I've had it once in Japan, and I was like, ooh, now I understand. Like I don't know what we were doing, but we were cooking for an event, and I helped cook, and then we sat down to eat, and I was like, why had I not known this in my life before? Like I feel like it's just so good. Like you can have mashed potatoes, have boiled potatoes, you can have fries, like diced potatoes are just good. So I'm always like I will side eye you if you tell me you don't like potatoes. Personally, I'm like something is off with you. You might be a psychopath. You're hiding stuff. I don't know. Doesn't sound clean to me. There's something off with you. Hello, John. How you doing? How's your weekend looking? They give you possibilities in school. We had only pastry. No, the opposite. I had bolognese at home, and then in school it was just watery tomato juice with meat in it. And I was like, I'm not about that life. Or we had like the powdered potato, like mashed potatoes at school, and I was not about that life either. I was like, no, thanks. Okay. The tomato sauce I'm used to is fairly thick with lots of garlic because you can almost never have too much garlic, which is very true. I don't remember one time where I was like, oh, this is too garlicky. No. It's usually just yum and you have a great time. Like I love garlic bread. Like if there was an easy, I mean there is, but I'm too cheap. I know that they sell it like pre-garlicked bread that you can just shove in the oven or in the air fryer and have a lot of it. I would eat way too much of that and have problems, but I'm also too cheap to be spending my money on it. See? When you're broke, it helps you not do stupid stuff with your money. That's what's up. You're good. Happy to hear it. I have tried many recipes in my life when it comes to Italian food. I even did pasta in the pumpkin. I feel like I've seen this. Wait, it is not supposed to be in the Parmesan wheel or something? I don't know that I've ever had pumpkin on it. So, like, I mean, when you say pumpkin, I'm always thinking about the big, like, Halloween orange one. I don't think I've ever had that one. I usually have the one that is like dark green outside, like we make soup and stuff like that, or we fry them and stuff like that. I'm used to having that, but I don't know what actual like orange pumpkin tastes like, you know. So I have it in my book. Well, I mean, you have good recipes, you're ready for life, you know. Twice baked potatoes are godly. They are very much so. My mom makes a baked potato that I pay for. I mean, baked potatoes, it seems like such an easy concept because, you know, I personally like the real one, not the fake orange sweet potatoes. Those are the fake ones. The real sweet potatoes are white inside and they're very yum and very sweet and really don't taste like the orange ones. And you just shove that in the oven and then you're in heaven. And then if you feel fancy, you might add a little bit of butter, but you don't even need it. It's just gonna be yum. It's amazing. And then when you want to be fancy, you get a normal potato and then you stuff it with stuff. But I'm lazy, so I would probably just bake it and eat it as is. I don't even need all that, you know? Yes, I am a vampire. Too much garlic. What do you mean? There's never too much garlic. Aster was so proud of himself. He made some hummus the other day and it was like, he's been eating a lot of vegetables. I'm proud of us. We have, he looks so happy. Like like we've been eating so many vegetables. I'm like, my mom would be so proud because she never saw me eating so many vegetables. I don't know, we're like in a phase and I'm not mad at it. Like we want to eat more vegetables. We want to go on walks. I mean, I want to go on walks, so I'm like convincing him that we need to actually leave the house and go walk around the block, you know, get a few steps in and all that, get healthy out here. I do want to get back to the gym, but life is difficult. Aster's for sure gonna go back next week. See, it's the summer of achievements and doing good stuff, okay? I ate udon and frozen yogurt. Ooh, I haven't had udon in a while. That would be yum. And I'm not even hungry, but I would eat that right now. And frozen yogurt, we also have been in a vibe of making healthy froyo at home. So like we had protein to it and we add what do you call it? Protein powder. Yeah, we add stuff to it. We tried Oreo. We tried like he made some strawberry. We haven't had the strawberry one yet. It's great. Ninja creamy magoat. Yes, I didn't really want him to spend money on this when he bought it like a year ago. But now I'm like, okay, we're enjoying it. So at least it was not a useless expense. Orange pumpkins are delicious when it comes to pies, plus it gives the pasta some sweet flavor. Oh, interesting. Blueberry one is so good. See, yeah, you and your random expenses. Gonna try making a description for you. Maybe it will work out. Gonna do you with Myrtle in the basket pixel art. That sounds fun. I'd be super happy if you could. No stress. No pressure. But if you do, I'll be very happy. I'll probably like figure out something at least temporary for now. When after stream, when I have some time to play around with the new perks that we have, it's gonna be great. I told you that it's a good thing. Yeah, I mean you like it was taking dust in our appliance counter for like the past year. Like we just recently got used to use it. So like, you know, now we're making it worth. I'll give it to you, but let's just say that it took a little while before it got there. Oh, thank you, Zachary. Appreciate it. I'm super excited. Super excited. I see someone here. There we go. Get the role for people. See, that's the thing. I want to make sure that when people come into the server now, they'll be able to just choose their roles and everything will be okay, you know. So that's part of the things I'm doing. I can't wait to see the Discord changing. I'm gonna work on it. At the role stuff. It's gonna be great. Super excited. That being said, I think we can go into our very deep, important, and serious conversation of the day. It's gonna be great. I keep missing the damn movie, and I don't think you're in the notifications for it. Let me check. In events, I look at who's interested. Who's in the interested people? You're not in there, so maybe if you click that you're interested to it, you'll get a notification for it if you want to, for sure. But I think that would probably help you. You missed Jurassic Park yesterday, I'm just saying. Oh, I think that the girl got me out of a speeding ticket earlier. Oh, how? What's the main subjects of today? Today, we're gonna do a chart aligning the chores to see what's most essential or mandatory, what is not, what do we hate the most, and what do we hate the least. A very serious conversations today. Yeah, like, you know, deep stuff. Let me see. Let me move that up there. This should work. Let's see. Let me do a splishy. Alright. I didn't think about the fact that the chat would be on top of it, so let me try and move stuff around. Alright, so that you guys can see everything, and then I will go through all the chores before we start putting them together. By the way, Mana, you know how you didn't try the MC2? Yes, I know that. Was doing 64 km in a 50 zone, coming down a hill, cop coming the other way, noticed at the same time I did. Huh? Was doing 64 in a 50. And Leo is being very cute and didn't bark or anything. And is that why you didn't give you a ticket for it? Alright, I love you all. Going to take a nap. Have a good night. Yes, rest well. You deserve it. You work way too hard at that job. And hopefully you get a good job. I'm scared of the interview you had, but hopefully maybe it's not as shady as it looks, even though I don't trust it. Or a better opportunity like presents itself, okay? So basically it's the game where don't take up the most baddest outfit ever, even over all the bad jam over it, and the voice actor sounds similar to Sephiroth. I don't know Sephiroth, so I guess it wouldn't have that much for me. I feel like I've been, I don't know if the word is blessed, but what I've witnessed in my last playthrough with the cowboy dancing Michael Jackson murder, so I think I'll take that. Yeah, cop pulled me over and saw cute doggo and let me off with a warning. Oh, there you go. See, I was missing pieces in the story, but that makes more sense. That's what we want to have out here. We want to have a dog that helps us out. Let's see. Basically, deep, serious voice. Dante's not supposed to sound serious. Where you been? Can you zoom in on Myrtle? You wanna have Myrtle? Well, I mean, if you want, I can send a PNG of Myrtle in the Discord. See, she can be the one streaming today. She'll be like, oh my god, so judgy. They even made him serious in the game. Like, who is he? Clearly that's why I could not play it. Like, who's a serious Dante? We don't know him. Let me just send a picture of Myrtle. I'll put it in art so that you can have it. 1 second. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. There we go. It should be in art because Myrtle is a piece of art and she's adorable and I love her. I love her so much. So I got a YouTube super chat about my issue. They said there's no way to get a chat to my issue. Told me to expect an email in the closest 24 hours. Oh, okay. Okay, it's getting serious out here. Hopefully it's not too difficult to do. Let's see. Alright. So. Here are the 4 points of the graph. So we have the tasks that are mandatory. We're talking about chores here. The disgusting thing that you cannot get away from. At the bottom, we have the if I don't do it, it's not gonna be the end of the world. He should probably do it, but you know. And then for the other axis, is that a word? I don't know. On the left, we have how much we hate it. How much hatred are we feeding in our hearts when we have to do these tasks? And then we have the one that I kind of hate, and it's like, you know what? I don't hate it that much, you know. Your character rep doesn't have Myrtle on it. It actually doesn't. I never really thought about having her. I guess I could have her. I mean, I don't actually have a character ref. I just put PNGs together. One day I do want to commission one, but I'm like, you know, I'm not in a rush. I don't think like it's stopping me from doing what I need to do, you know? One day. I want you to tell me I'm some second, third plus netizen or something. No, you're not. You're better than that, and you're gonna show them that you're cool and you're Arthur, the one and only. It's because the people who made the game pretty much did it with the creator of Little Me Cry, OG, at the end. Before releasing the game, they brought him back to fix the game. Well, I think that they did not exactly succeed at fixing the game, but at least there was an attempt, you know? Let's see. So, to go through the chores, because that's the main point of today. I don't know why I'm doing my model by mistake. Okay. So, first we have washing dishes, and we have cooking. We have cleaning the toilet. Wait, it was already there. I added it for no reason. Well, it's there twice. Vacuuming, dusting, cleaning the tub, laundry, taking out the trash, taking out the recycling, cleaning the microwave, cleaning the windows. Litter box is there and I can't remove it, but I don't have a cat. So I'll have to ask people that already have a cat what they feel about it. Then we have setting the table, making the bed, grocery shopping, mopping, making your lunch, packing a lunch, cleaning the stovetop. I'll remove the toilet cleaning the shower, because I do believe that cleaning the shower and cleaning the bathtub are not the same. They hurt you in different ways, okay? And then folding the laundry and sweeping the floor, or what we have to classify it today. So how does it work? We're gonna be having discussions about the reality. I mean, it will still be my opinion at the end, but I need to know what you guys think about it, so we know what's actually going on in the world and see if people have a good understanding of the world, you know? Because chores, they're not for the weak of heart. They hurt your soul, and you have to do them anyway. Okay, so making bed is straight down in the bottom in the middle. Absolutely not. Making the bed is the bane of my existence, and I absolutely loathe doing it. And you have to do it. Like, you cannot just not have sheets on your bed, because I think we need to separate in our brains the two things. Making the bed every morning, absolutely not. I don't do it. I mean, I do it once in a blue moon when I'm really in the mood. But we're talking about, like, you had to wash your sheets, and then you had to put that really annoying thing around your mattress. Huh? Okay, hold on. Are we talking about making the bed every morning, changing your sheets? I'm talking changing your sheets, because making the bed is not a thing. It's not a thing. Nobody cares. You know? You don't need to do it. I'm talking specifically about putting new sheets on your bed. And this is one of the things that I hate the most in my life. And my mom, like, used to work in a hotel, and, like, she knows all the fancy ways to, like, you know, fold things and everything. But no, changing sheets isn't bad, but mostly because it's an occasional thing, not a daily thing. It's not, but it breaks my back. It hurts, and then it never really looks straight. You can never get all the wrinkles out, so you just give up. And then you know the feeling when you start putting the sheet on, and you have 3 corners in, and then the last corner doesn't fit because it's not exactly the right orientation for the sheets. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I hate it so much. No. If you're talking about changing sheets, it's top left for sure. Yeah, I think for me it belongs here because you gotta have sheets on your bed. Yeah, I guess you don't have a choice. But I hate it with all my soul and all my being. Absolutely not. At least I like Sana while carrying the sheets. Oh, I mean, you gotta make the best of the activity as much as you can. You have to try and have a good time doing it. But it's a terrible time overall, you know what I mean? It's just what's up, okay? I cannot. I just feel annoyed just thinking about it because I had to like change to the bed twice and stuff, and then we have 2 beds in the house right now, and I'm thinking about the fact that there's one bed I haven't washed the sheets in a while because like they get dusty because they're like the visitor bed. But like I need to clean it, and I don't want to do it because I don't want to do that. I don't want to put the sheets back on, but I will have to. And also, I am someone that likes to have the bed against the wall, so it makes it even worse when you try to put the sheets on it, like what you made. Okay, hold on. Drag it down a bit. It's not the absolute worst. I mean, I guess maybe there will be something. I will put it here for now, you know. Always trying to make work seem fun. You know, that's good. We love positivity in this house. Alright, I want to talk about this thing that I hate doing, and I'm happy that I was able to find a solution in my life for it now that I'm married. I do not take out the trash. I don't like it. It's absolutely mandatory. It's not that bad to do. Like, I think it's like here. You have to because you will get maggots and flies and all the bad smells and all the stuff. You cannot just keep your trash in. But having to go around and grab all the trash cans, put it together, and in our case, we live on the 3rd floor. Like, yeah, like it's like, you know, it's right there. It's not that deep, but it's annoying that you have to do it. We're on the 3rd floor. We have to put it down the night before and all of that, and it's just like an annoying task, but you absolutely have to do it. I personally don't want anything to do with it. I am very women, I'm very old school, and in my house, my dad take care of the trash. His only thing is that he never put the bag back into the trash cans. But I never had to worry about it. My dad would do it. My mom never had to do it. Like, we put trash together, we changed the bags and stuff, but we don't know what day the trash is at. We just know that one day we wake up and then all the trashes are gone. That's all we needed to know, and I'm choosing to live my life this way. And I have found a compromise with said husband, so now I do not have to do it. I lived alone for a year, and I had to do it, and I did it. I didn't care that much, but now that I don't have to, I'm just saying I'm not doing it anymore. I put trash in the trash bag that is put into the trash bin. Then I bring it upside to the trash container. Exactly. Our place is weird because we don't have containers. So that's why we put the trash out the night before, but like on the lawn in front of the house. And then the trash people would just come and pick it up. So we cannot just go, like when it's full, we can't just put it outside. We have to wait for the specific day. So, you know. Do ashes count as trash? I don't know. Ashes from what? I just don't know. Like I wish, like when you live in your own house and stuff, like you can just take your trash out early and be okay with it, you know? There were attempts to introduce trash sorting, but they all failed. Yeah, I feel like you have to be a society that is everybody's on the same boat when it comes to it. Like I feel like the trash sorting in Japan was so specific and so severe, like you would get fines and stuff if you don't do it. People just get used to it. So I got into the habit of removing the wrapping on my water bottle before I throw the bottles so I can throw them separately. And that was a special thing. It was like, you know, I'm not used to it, but I don't mind it as long as things are built that way. Like the trash can were built with 3 different options everywhere. So like you knew that you could just separate your trash and everything was always clean and nice. I appreciated that. I wouldn't mind trash sorting, but it's very much not a thing here. Yeah, it's like our things are not made for it, so it makes it harder to handle as a whole. Like if we always had the separation everywhere, then it would be easy. If we know, oh, on Monday it's like burnable trash, and then on Tuesday it's recycling. Like I think it would make it easier for people to follow the rules. But I feel like trying to introduce it in our societies now is probably gonna be a hard task to conquer. You know. My house has a generator that makes the warmth in the house by putting wood to burn, so there's a lot of ashes to throw after. I mean, I guess. I mean, how do you dispose of it? Do you put it in trash bag and put the trash out? Or do you, like, what do you do? Like, I feel like ashes could be good for stuff. Wouldn't it be good for, like, a garden or something, or am I tripping? I feel like there could be use options for it, you know? So, Karen, where I live, trash sorting is really uncommon, sort of a bougie thing, yes. That's not really a bougie thing. Like when thinking about my parents coming from Haiti, like it's already a miracle that they have a recycling bin. Like it's not the concept of recycling and doing all these things and like composting and whatever. Like they do not get it. They try their best, but like I know that sometimes I go to their house and I saw the most random like carton or like paper stuff in their trash. That's just how they do stuff around here. But they're trying their best, so you know I'll put it there. But that being said, what should we do next? Let me take a sip. Let's see. Only sorting we do is throwing all our cardboard boxes into a room and then occasionally breaking it all down, stuffing it into my car and going to the recycling center to pet their cat. Well, that works. Wait, do you not have recycling like trucks that come by like from the trash? Because we do have that. I assume it was a thing in America too. Is it not, or just because you're in a smaller town, perhaps? Bro, back in Egypt, in my grandma's neighborhood, there was a trash heap on the corner of the street, and they just burned it right there on the street corner. See, different vibes, different times. And then you come here and you're like, oh yeah, you need to clean your recycling before you put it in the recycling bin. Yeah. I would think that people that come from this type of life are like, I'm not about to do all of that. That's a bit too much. It's either one of the two. Either they think it's too much or they think it's really neat and they're gonna try and do it. I feel like that's the two reactions to it. And we have communal trash containers, 6 or 7 of them, located in a neighborhood somewhere. Oh, it's in the neighborhood. Wait, how far is it from your house? Like, do you have, like, you have to take your trash out? Do you have to like go on a little walk to put your trash out? Or is it like close, like you can just walk to it? Now I wonder. At least it and tires we burn it. Yeah, no, that would be dangerous and probably really, really bad for the environment. So it's good. Just burn other things, you know? No, we just have trash pickup once a week and heavy trash like sofas and water once a month. What are people? So people are supposed to travel to put their recycling out? I'm just gonna say, if that was the case, there's a high chance I would not be recycling much. Like, considering that we recycle a lot here. Not that I trust that it goes where it's supposed to. Like, they probably just burn it or something. But at least I do my civilian effort of putting my recycling together. Like, you know, the milk cartons and stuff like that. I put them separately and I rinse them and stuff. I don't know where they go after that. That's another question. But there's no way I would do that if they would not pick it up. Everything would go in the trash and we'd call it a day. That's what's up. Big containers for the trash trucks, close to my house, not close to some other's house. Oh, that would make that task closer to the hatred side if it was me though. Like, I wouldn't want to go on a walk for my trash. And you have the harsh winters over there, no? House, small apartment building, and that says yeah. The recycling center is like a 2-minute drive from my house. It's not out of the way, plus they've got very current... Yeah, I mean, you have like things that help you do that. But let's just say that it's 2 minutes away from your house. What if someone is like 30 minutes away from it? Like, you have to go on a 30-minute trip to the recycling center? No, I'm way too lazy for this type of activity. Like, environment is important and great, but I'm not doing all that. And at this point, you're just using more gas to get there. To recycle a few boxes, like, and then they might inspect stuff to make sure that it's clean when you. No, I'm not gonna like. 30 minutes away from my house is the big city almost. So strange. I guess I have at the same time haven't. I've only lived in the countryside when I was in Japan, and everything was so accessible. I didn't feel like, oh yeah, in these 30 minutes I could either walk to most things, or the train was like, the train was the equivalent of the bus, I guess. So I would just get places very easily. It would not be 30 minutes. So I guess I just don't know. I guess I'm a city girl at heart. I don't understand. Well, big. I live in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. Not so harsh in the last year, then it's like 3 minutes walk. Okay, 3 minutes is not that bad. It's doable. But I still wouldn't want to do it in winter. I'm lazy like that. I would send Aster, of course, but you know. Well, what are you complaining about? What are you complaining about? In my area, there's centers where if you got old metal scraps or stuff you want to throw away for some cash, you can do that. And yet, whenever I go past that center, I only see a mountain of washing machines. Washing machines? Yeah, I'm like, that's such a random thing to have a pile of. Like, don't they want to get, if they're good, if they're bad, don't they want to get the metal back and use it for scraps and whatnot, and like melt it or something? I don't know. I wonder what to do with it. All right, let's see. Wait, I'm not seeing my chat here. It's so hard to resize my chat to see everything all here. Like, literally washing machines in good status. But if they're good, I mean, if they're outside, they're probably not that good though. Unless you're telling me it's like it's inside a store or shop, that makes sense. But if they're outside going through the rain and all of that, they probably are not functional anymore. Or maybe they took the parts inside of it and then they're using it for other things. You got a turtle? Release my cousin. Release my cousin, Keita. Alright, let's see. Alright. I see the bane of Astrid's existence. I don't know how you guys feel about it. You have to do dishes. It's really important, because if not, you will have all sorts of things walking around your house that you did not invite
Bro,
here. What?
I'm here to argue.
Yes.
Dishes go top left all the way in the. They're the worst chore. They're the worst thing God has put on this planet. No. 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 Doing dishes is no. No.
See, as I said, he has issues.
Refuse to accept that there is a chore that is worse than doing dishes. It has to be all the way to the left. I don't care how mandatory. It has to be past the line, okay? I don't care.
See, he has issues. He needs therapy about it. I'm trying to work through this situation with him. It's very difficult for him to talk about. Getting very emotional. DPS, are they already clean or have to be clean? They have to be clean. You're doing the dishes, washing them dishes. I have two minds about dishes. What are they? Please share your opinions.
Where's your chat so?
Yeah, that's on trying to fix. Oh, and when we don't have any recycling center, and even though we were promised multiple times for several years, but yeah, corruption and yeah, you know, corruption does things, especially when it comes to the environment. I used to do food service, doing free fresh dishes right after dinner or right after you use them. No problem, easy peasy. I don't mind at all. Doing dishes that have been sitting for a day or three. Oh yeah, that I'm with Aster on. Yeah, it's easier having to put them in their place than washing them. Yeah, when we're talking about dishes, let's encompass the whole process. It includes washing them and it includes putting them away. Because also you have to remember that we have, in this day and age, dishwashers. But a lot of people do not like emptying the dishwasher either, or filling it for all we know. Aster's working on learning how to fill a dishwasher right now, but he just cannot even. Like, he just cannot. I despise having stuff sitting in the sink. So I do dishes at least 2 to 3 times a day, because Sir over there will not put them in the dishwasher, just saying. What? Can you not type?
No, I can't type.
Because
I'm passionate about this.
If not, call me on Discord, because people can barely hear you. So like when you come and scream behind my head, it really doesn't work.
I need to scream
so
that people can hear that you are a liar and a deceiver.
Wow, the slander and information in this house.
No, okay, no. Actually, See, he was saying, like Karen was saying, that doing dishes when they're fresh is easy.
You will do it anyways.
My problem is if you're cooking, what do you do with the cookware? You still gotta continue cooking. You can't stop cooking to do the dishes.
Wash the rest.
You can't do that while you're cooking.
Yes, you can. While it's simmering, I've done it. People do it every day. While thing is simmering and you have to wait for a second, wash two things. And then by the time you're done, it's all done. Like, you're just trying to find excuses to not do it. I'm telling you.
I refuse.
He has issues. Dishwasher easy to use. It can have issues sometimes with water flowing and needing fixing. So, I mean, honestly, since I've had a dishwasher, I haven't had any issues, except for when it doesn't do the job properly, so you have to rewatch stuff, so it's annoying. But, you know, he refuses very much so. He just finds excuses to not do it. Right now, as far as I know, trash is being brought to the landfill somewhere beyond the city, and I read that it's corrupted beyond comprehension. Yeah. Well, on dishes, I hate to start washing dishes, but it's kind of brings me calm and peace. I don't think it does all that for me. I'm just like, it needs to be done, and I'm not happy if I know that something is sitting there for a while and then it starts to stink and stuff. But also I'm paranoid about any crawlies that might be attracted to that and all the bacteria that just accumulates in there. So like once in a while we'll always bleach it down and, like, you know, make sure it's all clean and all perfect to go. I need the sink to be empty. Also, I guess a pet peeve of mine that I am accusing Asher of, even though he's working on it, is putting the dishes on the counter rather than in the sink, because I feel like stuff is contained when it's in the sink, and I know this is what I have to work with because Sir will not wash it sometimes, most of the times, almost every day. But if it's all over the counter, I get overwhelmed and I get frustrated, and I don't know, it just annoys me instantly. I just want everything to be in one place. Fill the sink as much as you want. I'll be annoyed, but I will not be as annoyed with having some dishes hanging out on the countertop, on the stove top. This will send me places mentally. I will be so unhappy. I cannot deal. Like, I just cannot. Like, it's just not a thing I can deal with. So I'm like, nope, absolutely not. Would not deal. What did I miss? I have washed dishes myself sometimes and during the boiled water. Well, see, I used to do that. It was a time, but then I got smart, and then I got gloves, and now I can just wash all my dishes in almost boiling water, so it's all clean and great, and I love it. But yeah, once upon a time, I never thought about just having gloves to wash dishes. That's just what's up. Then my sister was like, yeah, I don't need to burn my hands when I do dishes. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. You're right. Does it taste less than before?
Yes.
It was like slightly spicy, but I don't taste anything specific. It's fine. It'll be great with pasta. I don't care. Don't mind me. I don't hate it, but I'm not like, oh wow. I'm just like, it's alright. You know? I feel like it tastes very vegetable. Maybe a little bit. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I was doing the testing of the pasta sauce. Let's see. I made an omelet yesterday. I rinsed the bowl, I beat the eggs in while the bottom cooked, flipped the omelet, and then scrubbed the pan right after plating the omelet since it's too hot to eat anyway. See? That's smart organization skills that help you keep a clean kitchen. That's what I was telling Astor. I need you to like go live alone for a while because you'll have no choice. You will have to do all the dishes and everything. And then you will understand what it is. Thankfully, my burner does not have any insects, no roaches or ants. At least, I feel like I'm lucky because I live on the 3rd floor, so it's better than the basement, but we see random creepy crawlies. I think they're coming in from the windows, to be honest. It's like, you know the very, very small ant-looking spiders? We've been seeing them around sometimes in my office or in the living room, and we don't exactly know how they get in, but they're so annoying. I know that there's a season in the summer here. For some reason, there's a lot of big flies that are just in the hallway, not in my place. But somehow they find a way inside, so we have to fight them at some point. I think it's too early in the summer for that, but I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna have traps. I'm gonna try and have foam in my doors, foam in my windows. I'm gonna do my best to avoid them coming in because I don't understand how they're coming in and I'm annoyed and I don't want anything to do with them. So I'm like, absolutely not. I hate insects and I cannot. Another reason to snatch yourself a husband so you can kill the insects for you. Yee. And then Arthur was telling me like the other day, I'm like, oh yeah, I saw a spider on the ceiling the other day. And he was like, oh, did you kill it? I'm like, no. He's like, why? I'm like, I don't kill stuff. I will not. I will only kill stuff if I use a spray for it. But I'm like, I can't spray something on the ceiling because then it's all gonna get in my eyes and stuff. And I'm not about that life. So I'm like, sadly, I just had to let it go. And he was like, that's not how this works. And I told him that's exactly how it works. I will not kill stuff. I am wifey and I don't kill stuff. I will do all sorts of things for you and be a nice wife. I'm not killing the bugs. Absolutely not. Plus extra time for the cheese to melt. That sounds yummy. Like, thankfully, I know we made sure of that. You never know. Yeah, I mean, sure. Like, there's ways to like protect your house from stuff, but the chances of having absolutely no insects is probably very low. But at least you don't have a lot. I know that when I moved in last year, I saw all sorts of creepy crawlies. I haven't seen them this year, at least not yet. And I moved on the 24th of June last year, so maybe they're coming in, but I'm gonna do my best to avoid them because I cannot deal. I will go crazy. You know that feeling when you're in the bathroom and you see something coming out the drain, and then you just look at it like, great times, and then there's nothing you can do, and then you just start the water in the drain forever because you're like, maybe it will drown or something. My only real complaint about dishwashing currently is my counters are sized for really short people, so the sink is uncomfy to use for extended periods. I do understand that. I do think that our counter like with the sinks is a bit low for Aster, so it will complain about stuff because Sir will always get all his clothes wet for some reason, but also I do believe his back can hurt from it, so I can give him that one point, you know. He's looking at me with side eyes in the corner over there as he is. Suspicious looking man. Now let's be honest, what's worse to endure, boiled water or hot oil? I think hot oil is worse because it will keep burning for a while. I'm not trying to experiment that, but I feel like, I don't know. I don't want to think about it too deeply, but I feel like if someone threw a pot of boiling water at me or a pot of hot oil at me, I have a chance of survival with the water perhaps. I think with oil I wouldn't though. Like, I don't think it will work out.
Water evaporates past boiling. It doesn't get hotter than boiling temperature, whereas oil will keep getting hotter. So, you know, with water, you're limited to 212 degrees Fahrenheit. With oil, it can go as high as like 600, depending on the type of oil.
Aster is a nerd.
Yes, I'm a nerd.
Third degree burns are third degree burns. Yeah, you'll get, yeah, but I feel like the pain levels will be different, even though they will both hurt. So I would rather neither, to be very honest. I would rather not suffer like that. I live on the third floor too. Nice. Yee! Sorry dealing with YouTube buffering on my side. No worries. I'm super average weight, height too, so if it's too short for me, it's really short, probably. Yeah, I feel like houses, like the standards for height for stuff has changed so much over the years. So like if you live in an older place and stuff, it's just not gonna be the same as modern places. I don't know. Has society become like taller or like what is it? I don't know. That's how we're living out here. All right. So this house was built in 1906. Yes, I would say that explains stuff. That explains why it would be so low. So if you ever do some renovations in your house, maybe that's one thing you'd need to get a bit higher, I guess. All right, let's go for an easy one. An easy to know that nobody cares is setting the table. It's easy to do, but can I remember, like, I do it maybe twice a year. Like, I feel like I will set the table if, like, we have a special, like, Christmas dinner, or if we have, like, okay, like, we're doing something together, are we gonna eat at the table? Because sometimes we just go eat in the living room, we're not even eating at the table. If we're, like, if there's an occasion where we eat, I might set the table, but not that much. And honestly, it didn't take that long, so I'm just like, is very, very, very there. Like, if you don't do it, nobody's gonna care. I only care when it's like a special event, so like you're making a pretty table with the wine glasses and all this stuff. I feel like you kind of need, like, I mean, not need, but it's good to do a little thing, add some pizzazz to your situation, you know? But that's one of the easy ones. One that is, you know, we separated it in two. There's washing and there's folding when it comes to laundry. When it comes to laundry, it's mandatory because you cannot be stinky in the streets. But shoving stuff in the laundry machine, you know, you just have to take down your laundry basket. You shove the things, put the soap, like out, and we have a dryer too. So like it's just like, you know, transferring things from one point to the other. Life is great. But then will come the folding. I don't want to talk about it yet because I have struggles. I did some folding this week and my back hurts. I don't know. No matter what I do when it comes to folding, I always get my back hurting at the end of it, and I'm just not about that life, you know? Don't remember last time we were setting the table. See, like nobody needs to be doing that. Like my mom, I guess I do it when I go to my mom's because usually there's like 8-9 people and like my mom is busy cooking. So like we put all the plates together, we made the space for stuff. That's the only time we do it. And it makes sense because like it's a planned dinner. But on a daily basis, like you really don't need to be doing that. Laundry is fine. I'm not bothered by it. Folding is also fine. Just put on a movie and relax while you get the chores done. For me, I think the reason I hate it the most is probably because for some reason my back always hurt. I usually just have something like YouTube on my phone and I sit on the bed and I just start folding stuff. I don't do it like let's just say like our bedroom is not on the same floor as the living room, so I don't see myself folding stuff downstairs to then bring it upstairs. Like I don't see the point of doing all that. I'm not doing all that, you know. I fold on my computer desk. You have space, and you must have a big desk. There's no space for any of our clothes on my desk. I would have to shove stuff on the floor. Also, I just realized I didn't like actually place the dishes properly. I guess I will put it exactly there, cause considering that I do it like 2 to 3 times a day, like I already did the dishes once this morning. I know I will do it more before I go to bed at least. If not, that means I will do it more tomorrow. I think I'll put it right there. I don't love it, but I have to do it because if not, I will be stressed out about creepy crawlies. So I'm not about that life. But yeah, since we're talking about laundry, I mean, it's not exactly mandatory because you could be going out in the streets with like wrinkled clothes, or you would have to iron them. So you could, like, you know, put it in a ball in a corner in your closet, but like it might be a problem. So I'll put it like here, and I see it's very close to making the bed because it's related to laundry out here. It's related to pain and suffering. My computer desk has space for 3 monitors, a laptop, and 2 keyboards, 2 mice, a lamp, couple plushies, a charging switch, and your laundry apparently. Like, okay, you flexing on us with that size. I love my desk, but I kind of wish I got a bigger one. Like, I feel like I'm happier now because I don't have to have my work PC on it. I used to have it on the side, but then I also acquired Aster's drawing tablet, so it just took up the space that I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting more space, no more PC for work, wee, yippee. And then it was over, and all of a sudden I just had to figure stuff out. I am still trying to figure out how to make it the most efficient, and I haven't figured it out yet, you know? Laundry only when my work laptop is put away. I mean, just the fact that it has space for laundry is telling me all I need to do about the size of your desk. Because I also have 3 monitors and a drawing tablet and a charging switch, but my desk is full. Like there's no space for any laundry whatsoever, you know? Actually, I want to get a new desk, one of the mechanical ones that can be lifted as a standing desk, but dog and new roof kind of got in the way of affording that. That's for sure. And that is one thing I like about my desk. It is too short for what I would like right now, where I am in life, but it is a standing desk. So when I do karaoke sometimes, which I should do karaoke. I didn't plan that. But it is What am I gonna say? My brain disconnected. But it is a standing desk. So when I'm doing karaoke, I will stand and be able to sing. I think it gives me more energy and I'm able to sing better sometimes. So sometimes I do it, but then my feet hurt. So I have to have my carpet, like, you know, the fatigue carpet situation that people use in the kitchen. I need to have that. I need to make it work out here, you know? But yeah, I would highly recommend a standing desk if you want, especially if you work at home. I feel being able to like switch it up sometimes helps. And we're also like, you know, in our wish list of things, we want to get a walking pad. So I would probably do that sometimes and stream and walk at the same time, get my steps in. Our goal is to get to between 8 and 10k steps a day, and as people that don't touch grass and not leave the house, it's a bit difficult. That's why, like, if we get a treadmill, it will work. But at the same time, we're like, but Aster, have you considered walking outside? You know, if you try to be economical in this world, there is a free walking pad that is called the World and Sidewalks. Yes, you have something to say, Aster?
I do have something to say.
What do you have to say?
I remember I was looking at a walking pad.
Yes.
I put it in my Amazon cart, but I didn't buy it.
Yes.
Amazon did the thing.
Oh, it changed the price?
It's now like $80 cheap.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Like straight up.
Uh-huh.
It like now I'm like, honestly, I could afford that.
Amazon is here to scam you.
This was
Not even a
that's
discount.
the new base price.
Uh-huh.
And then they increased how much the coupon that was on it is. So now if I do go, do you remember what this number was?
Yeah.
This is how much it is now. With taxes.
They just want you to spend.
They
See,
were like, buy it, bro. Buy
Amazon
it.
is a sketchy thing. I hate how they do that. If you leave something in your basket, they will randomly change the price, and then you'll realize that it was always this price, but they showed you a bigger price before, hoping you would buy it as is, and then they give you a random coupon and stuff like that to have it cheaper. And I'm like,
But I'm like looking at this, and I'm like, honestly.
But as I was saying, the streets are free.
Fuck the streets. She's for the streets.
Yeah. Wow, she belongs to the streets. I had a sentence this where I was, when I was in the office, and I loved it. Yeah, I did too at my job. I won't work that yet anymore. Yippee. I get so happy when I think about the fact I don't work there anymore. But yeah, no, it was nice. At least it was a new office, so everything was new. I had 2 monitors, pretty big ones, new computer, standing desk. Like, it was a pretty fancy place to work at, just not for me and my mental issues. So, you know, yeah, standing desk is pretty good. Which reminds me of one of the tasks that I don't mind doing, but I will admit I forget to do sometimes. It's definitely dusting. I love dusting because there's some satisfaction. You know when there's a film of dust? Because I can find that very easily in Aster's office.
Wow.
He can film, like he has a random monitor on the floor, and then it accumulates dust. And then you come around with your duster, and then you just like put it on it, and it's like, whee! And it's all clean. It's very satisfying. The second step that I go for it, because I'm a neat freak, and I will have like edge, I think it's called, a thing that to like help repel dust. So when I have time, pledge, yeah, that's the thing, edge it, and then I'll put it on the thing, and it smells like lemon, and it makes me happy, you know. Hello, Philip, how you doing? How is your weekend looking? I'm really bad at dusting.
Me too.
Yeah, and then the funny thing about him is bad at dusting, but also he's allergic to dust, so that he'll be sneezing, and I'm like, well, I mean, there's a bunch of dust around you, so.
I don't see it.
Well, that's on you. What do you want me to do about it?
I don't know, man.
And then I need to wait for this man to actually touch grass for me to be able to dust, but he never leaves the house. What am I supposed to do? Thankfully, he left this week to go to work. But otherwise, I need to like plan my life around when he's out so I can go like dust his chair. I'm telling you, there's something wrong in his office. I think his computer is dust generating. I don't understand. There is never anywhere close the same amount of dust in my office. I don't know what it is, what he does in there, but I'm just like, I think it might be because he sneezes a lot, so like he blows his nose, and so he has a tissue box. Maybe that's what's up. Because I'm just like, My man, it makes no sense for that much dust to be in your office every single week. Like, even after I dust 3 days later, I go back and there's just dust everywhere. And I'm like, what do you mean? Why is there so much dust in your office? It's beyond my understanding. Even when I use my pledge, it doesn't last. And then he's like, chill, I'm sneezing, and he's annoying. Oh, nice. He got some beard scissors to trim his beard because it was looking uneven, let's just say. And then I can experiment. Wait. I've been experimenting with his hair these days. I do hair mask. See, Aster may complain, but he's very pampered, okay? I do his hair, I wash his hair, I moisturize his hair, I do hair mask, I do all the things. So he can look fancy in the streets. That's very important out here. You gotta have a... When I send him out in the street, I need him to represent out here, you know? But yeah, when it comes to dusting, it is not exactly mandatory, but it makes it better. I prefer to dust before I go vacuum so that I know that all the dust that fell from the dusting will go in there. But it's pretty aight. I think if you want to be healthier, dusting is important though, so you don't have to, like, you know, struggle with that too much. Next, I would say, I guess we'll talk about vacuuming. I personally don't... I guess it's different. Like, I feel like if you have a really, really good vacuum cleaner, you have a great time. And I think it's mandatory because sweeping the floor is never gonna do as much as vacuuming. But when you have a vacuum cleaner that's not strong enough, it actually just annoys you more because you start mopping and then you find a bunch of stuff like random hair and random dust in the corner, and it's annoying. I got a shark vacuum, it's awesome. I just need to actually do it more. Yeah, I have one too, except that she kind of got, like, it's like mine is not shark, but it's a iRobot, and her name is Myrtle because of course. But what do you call it? She got stuck in the carpet the other day, and like most of her little flaps just came off, so I need to buy the part again. So I haven't used it. Also, she's kind of loud, so before I used to leave for work, so I would just let her go and do her thing, and it would help out with the level of dust and stuff in the house. But now I'm home and I just don't want to have her screaming and screeching while I'm streaming and stuff, so I've been manually vacuuming instead. When it comes to mopping, I got one that basically cleans instantly by using heat. Oh, so basically the floor isn't even wet. I know my dad bought something like that back in the day, but it was just too heavy to carry around, so I think we just stopped using it and then it disappeared. My mom probably put it in a garage sale or something. But when it comes to vacuuming, I think it's important to do. It comes with dusting. I don't hate it, but it's not exactly height. I think it would go right there in the middle for me. Yeah. Yeah, like it's not that bad. Like you put some music on or something and then you just go around and you just do your vacuuming. Make sure like you shake stuff. I think the one thing I always remember to do and gives me so much satisfaction is that we have little carpets in the bathroom and I will shake them before I go vacuuming, and like you see all the trash that comes out that you can't see. And then after that, it's crunchy when you vacuum and you're like, it's so satisfying. That's the best part about vacuuming, is the sound when you find, like, you go in the kitchen and you get all the random grain of rice and it's like, and you're like, wow, my vacuum is doing its job. I'm so proud of it. It's a great time. Yeah, that's where it's at for me. What? Why is my stream playing in the back for no reason? All right. So that being said, where was I? Only the towel part needs to be cleaned because it gets dirty. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my dad had bought something like that for my mom, but it was a long time ago, so I guess it was just more bulky than the newer ones would be these days. But it worked well, so the floor was clean. So it was good when you had like stains or whatnot on the floor and stuff. So like, you know, maybe I'll get one of these one day, but for now I have like one of them mops that you can, like, you have a pedal to like ring it and stuff, and it's pretty nice. I do like it. Speaking of vacuuming, I want to get one of those laser things that show you the dirty spots. What do you mean laser things that show you the dirty spots? Why do you need a laser to tell you where it's dirty? Like, if there's dust on the floor, I mean, I feel like if I'm gonna vacuum anyways, I'm gonna vacuum everywhere. Why do I need the laser to tell me where the dust is gonna be at? I'm just gonna be vacuuming anyways, no? How does that work? I have questions. Laser what? Yeah, exactly. What do you mean a laser to tell you where it's dirty? What do you mean? I feel like I'm essentially behind in terms of house cleaning technology. I mean, it evolves really quickly. People get excited. Like people like me that are slightly neat freaky. Like we like try to find the most convenient way to clean fast. And when we find something that works, we're happy. I remember how excited I got when I went to my sister's house and she had an electric toothbrush, but for like cleaning. And I was like, this is so efficient. This is amazing. And I was like, where did she get this? Like, I need that in my life. I just use a normal toothbrush. Like, I have a toothbrush in my sink in the kitchen because, you know, some things you cannot get to the corners and stuff. This toothbrush is dedicated to washing stuff like that. They make these laser arrays that highlight dirt and dust. It's super cool. But why, though? I feel like that's what I would call a luxury that you really don't need. Because if you're gonna clean, you're gonna clean everywhere anyways. Like, I wouldn't just clean one dirty spot. I would just clean everything. Like, what you mean? I sweep and vacuum manually. Like, you know, like sometimes. I love the sometimes vacuum. I mean, that's normal. As long as it looks and it feels great, like you're not having allergies because there's dust everywhere, then you're having a great time. So it's good out here, you know? Reminds me of the little robot vacuum, just like that one that vacuumed a chicken. What do you mean vacuumed a chicken? Like you said, what? Talking about lasers, but what do you mean by vacuumed a chicken? So efficient. Like, what do you mean? It's more like, hey, I missed a spot sort of things. Yeah, I'll get it next time. Like, I feel like if I missed a spot one time, the chances are that the next time I clean, I will probably get it. I'll be fine, you know? I use normal toothbrush, had electric one in the past, don't use it anymore. For my teeth, I use an electric one. I do spend on them, but I buy them every, like, I mean, 6-7 years or something. I buy something that is more expensive, but I know it will last, and it does a good job. I like Philips personally. Like, my mom had given me my first one, and I had it for like 6 years, and then it died. It was like having a whole seizure in the sink, so I was like, maybe it's time to change it. My mom was very sad when hers did that as well, but then I bought mine a few years ago on Black Friday, and it's not about to die. It's gonna be fine for the next few years, I'm pretty sure, you know? I'm being sarcastic because robots could never do a job as efficient as us humans. I think it depends. I think a lot of the newer robot vacuum, like the round ones that go places, a lot of them are actually good. I think it's different if you like know you need to lift something or like that it just cannot reach. But a lot of them are actually really good. Like even mine is like an older model and it's not that great, but it helped me keep my house cleaner. Because at least we get all the excess dust that comes in the house just from like having the windows open and stuff like that. I used to live next to a highway as well, so it was really, really dusty. Knowing that twice a week it would just do it for me, my house just stayed cleaner, so it was pretty nice. And I ended up getting one for my mom, which helps because she's quite messy when it comes to the floor when she's cooking, but now at least she knows that this thing is gonna go as the schedule that she gives it, so it helps with that. But yeah, vacuuming belongs there to me. When it comes to mopping, I honestly don't hate it that much. I think you don't need to mop as often as people think you need to though. Unless you know you're gonna like cook and like make a mess and a lot of like sauces and stuff will fall on the floor. If you do it, honestly, these days I mop every 3 to 4 weeks. I will like, you know, sweep the floor a lot and I will keep it clean and like get the dust out and I will vacuum. But mopping I don't feel is as necessary as it seems, unless you know that you're like dropping stuff on the floor all the time and it's getting sticky, like you don't wait for that. But for me, if I drop something on the floor in the kitchen, I will be cleaning it pretty much as soon as I see it, so it just stay there, you know? The one thing that I had forgotten to check is I cleaned behind my stovetop the other day and I was like, yeah, should do that a bit more regularly, because it's like all the dust and crumbs and stuff that fall in front of it, even if you sweep, they end up just under it. So you have to move it away to vacuum properly and make sure you clean all the stains. I have the protectors on the side so that they don't, like, I don't have food falling in the cracks, but still there was a little bit of things there, and I took the time, cleaned the walls, make sure everything's clean, so the moment I move out of this place, it will not look like a disaster. I considering how dirty and disgusting it was when I moved in, I'm like, I'm not trying to repeat this, so I try to remember to clean behind my air fryer. I feel like that's a thing that people forget a lot because I didn't know that it made the walls dirty, but like my backsplash was dirty when I left my apartment, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know. Now I know, so I try to remember to clean behind my air fryer as well. I know that you have to change the toothbrush every 3-4 months manual once. For electric one, I think only the brush needs to be replaced, like a razor cassette. Yeah, basically a cartridge. Yeah, whatever, the toothbrush head, whatever the name is, I don't know either. But yeah, like, I mean, my toothbrush tells me, like, it will start and blink a certain color when it knows that my toothbrush head is, like, done, and tell me to change it, so I don't need to pay attention. It tells me when it's time to change it. But I should check behind my air fryer. You should! Reminder to check behind your air fryer and to clean your rice cooker if you have one. That's another one that people forget to check and make sure it's clean. Call a checker. As long as you don't fall and make the Peter Griffin fall. Yes. As long as you don't do that, you should be fine. I should mop more, but I'm also lazy. Yeah, it's like I feel like mopping for me is annoying to get to do. Like, I'm annoyed of having to fill my bucket and put the soap and everything. But once I start, I'm very, very, you know, into it. I'm just like, okay, well, I'm just gonna get this done. I guess I just get annoyed because Aster's hair is everywhere. So I may have dusted, I may have vacuumed, I may have swept the floor. No matter what I do, while I'm mopping, I will be having random hair in my mop, and that does make me mad. I don't like this. But no matter what I do, no matter how like meticulous I am with vacuuming, there will still be some hair left from Aster somewhere. There's Aster hair everywhere in this house. There's always some Aster hair in my office. I'm looking and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I could find one on the floor right now because there's always, yeah, I see one right there. There's always some random Aster hair in this house. It's so funny how people say, oh yeah, the wife always has the hair everywhere in the shower. No, it's Aster. Aster is the wife in this situation. His hair is everywhere, and you will not find my hair anywhere. So it's like, dang, bro. We have a stove in an apartment. It's a gas stove. Oh, I wish I had one. It's connected to gas hard pipeline, so it's impossible to move it all. Yeah, I guess it's different for this type of thing, but it also means that it will be a time to be alive when it's time to clean under it. I guess if people make stoves like that, they should make it so that the the drawer at the bottom should be removable if possible so that you can clean under it, because if not, you're never cleaning that. Getting new toothbrushes is fine for me. Buying new toothpaste and not just squeezing every ounce of toothpaste out of the old tube is my issue. True, like I've been like running low on my current one, but I'm like, well, as long as there's some in there, I'm gonna be using it. I'm not changing it, absolutely not. Don't you vacuum first and then mop? Yes, I do, but for some reason, there's always some hair left. I may take my time, especially in my office, because I do not know where there's always some Aster hair in my office. I will be vacuuming, taking the time, moving the chairs around, removing things, shaking stuff, doing my best to get everything under control. But at some point in my mopping journey, I will find some hair from Aster. It's just, I cannot escape it. It's just how it is. There is no solution for my life. I just need to accept that this is my life and there's no saving grace from it. And I'm just like, but I didn't want it. I didn't want to have hair in my mop. And it's super annoying to try and remove it as well. So it's like, why? Yeah, that's my problem. I have long hair and a long-haired cat. I need to take a knife to the drum of my vacuum because there was so much hair wrapped about it. Oh yeah, it wraps around stuff. I guess that's the thing with my my robot vacuum too. There was always a lot of hair in the wheels and stuff, and I had to like take a knife to cut it and try and like release the wheels. And yeah, it wasn't my hair. It's always Aster's hair. Long hair comes with a lot of drops. Yeah, and I mean, Aster's hair is not even that long. It's like, when it's dry, it's like slightly under his ears or something. When it's wet, it's like past his shoulders, but it's curly. So there's a lot of hair that will be like, when hair is curly and you don't brush it because you would look like a sheep, there's all the hair that you would lose normally just stays in your head. So if he just passes his hand in his hair, it's just gonna fall off. It is just annoying. I cannot, you know. Did you name your robot vacuum? My friend's grandma names her Charlotte and put her a little maid headband on it. Well, mine is called Myrtle because I'm very original. My mom called it her childhood dog. It's great. And my sister called it Harvey because I don't know. I don't remember why she called it Harvey, but that's the name. That is cute, yes. I did not decorate her. The problem is that in my old apartment, they used really, really cheap paint for everything. So in the kitchen, the cupboards, when she would go and vacuum there, she would get stuck. And then she has a lot of like paint streaks on her because over time it's just crashed her all over. So I guess it gives her the little like silver look, but it's not on purpose out here, you know? But yeah, but my vacuum is named Myrtle, but she's not as cool as the Myrtle you see here. That Myrtle is dumb. She can never find her house. She will go in circles. She will forget some rooms. As I said, my robot vacuum is old. She has issues. She doesn't know what's up. And as I said, she kind of died, like her little flaps died in the carpet the other day, and I still haven't like ordered new ones. I need to do that, but I'm cheap, so I'm waiting as long as I can. That's what's up. Yeah. Anyways, let's see. Alright, cleaning the toilet. You have to do it. I don't particularly mind doing it personally. I'm like, you know, I use the thing where like you just do a circle, like the blue liquid that goes, and then I let it sit for a while, and then I will just, you know, brush it. I'm a bit intense, so I will brush all the corners. I will be brushing for a whole 5 minutes to make sure that it's all clean. I think the one thing that trips me up, though, is that I will do that very regularly, no problem, not thinking too much about it, but I will sometimes forget to clean the outside of it because you're like, why would I clean outside? Nothing happens there. And then you look and you see some suspicious looking stains that you do not know how they got there, but they're like, ew, why is this here? And then you have to clean it. Definitely. Anything except what involves the toilet. I mean, you have to do it. Like, if not, it will get stained and disgusting and it'll get mold on it and get pink and all sorts of colors. I do not want to have a stained toilet. I think it would, like, mess with my brain. I was telling Astrid the other day, I think the worst thing for a neat freak is to have to deal with anything that is stained. How are you, like, you clean it, no matter what you do, it's always gonna be dirty. Even though it's not, but it looks like it is, and it drives you crazy. That's what it is. I'll let someone else do it. I mean, when you live alone, nobody else is gonna do it for you. That's the thing, you know? Has to be done, isn't difficult. Exactly. You're cute.
I mean, it's not for you.
Yeah. You're so cute. I'll take that, and I'll take that. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm just so healthy, eating some carrots and celery with hummus. Like that. She needs retirement. She definitely does, honestly, but she's on a break right now, so she should come back to work at some point when I get the new little things, flaps for her. There was a stain on the side of my old fridge because it was near the stove, and that grease would not come up. Drove me insane. Yeah, because you feel like it's always dirty. Like my poor sister, her kitchen floor, like it's wood, and I don't know what fell on it, what happened, but it's like it has like a big sticky spot. And like the kids dropped some glitter on it, on top of it, so now it has a glittery, brownish, sticky spot, and that would drive me absolutely crazy. There's no way I would leave it like that. I don't know what I would do, but I would put a carpet on it. I don't know. There's no way I could not see this and not go crazy. Absolutely not. Carrots are good for you. Oh yeah, when we were there the other day, I had to like blind spot it. Yeah, it's like, it was driving me crazy, and I tried to clean it to the best of my ability. I didn't have time. If I was in my home, I would have made a concoction of like chemicals with like a super harsh brush, and I would be on all fours scrubbing that thing out, because there's no way. I could not. Glitter is forever. Glitter should replace diamond rings. Honestly, it should. You should just eat a little bit of it so you know that it's always inside of you. No matter what happens in life, they will find it in your blood. You know? I'm just saying, it's a new business opportunity. Alright. I had 2 chips and 2 carrots. Everything is balanced in the world. But yeah, I feel like you have to do it, but I don't mind it that much. I mind more cleaning the outside of it. That's why it's not 100% it. I guess I'll go there because we have to think about the outside of it. But it is very mandatory though. So we're gonna put it here. Alright, grocery shopping. I don't like it. But it's mandatory. I don't like it because that means I have to leave my house. And nobody wants to leave their house. So I would put it as mandatory. Even more here. I guess it goes here. It goes right there. Because I don't like it. I don't like having to look for stuff and not finding them. It's really not my favorite activity out here. I like it when I'm alone. Funny because I like it when I'm with you. I don't like going alone. I really don't. Unless it's gonna be a very like easy peasy, you grab 2 items, then it's fine. Actually, I don't like it when I'm alone either. Like, so basically you don't like it. That's what you're trying to say? I have to finish weed whacking today, but I don't want to. The battery in my weed whacker died and I had to stop yesterday. That's tragic. When you were like, I'm just gonna sit down, like I'm just gonna, suck it up and do a task and get it done, and then you start and you can't finish. That sounds like a terrible time, and I'm sorry for your time that you have to spend there, Squiggle. Like, I don't like it if I have to go out for it, but you have to go out for it. If I'm already out and I stop on the wet, I'm like, okay, let's see what you mean. I mean, I'd rather not. Also, like, I have good self-control, but I don't like having to walk past all my temptations. Because right next to the vegetables at our grocery store is, like, the pastries and the cakes. And I love that. And I love, what do you call them? I love donuts, and the donuts are always there, very fresh, made the same day. And I'm like, I want that, but I'm not here for that. I'm here for carrots and celery. But I could buy donuts right now, I'm just saying. I usually don't mind grocery shopping. It's the bringing it home and putting it away that I struggle. Thanks, ADHD. Yes, ADHD is here to help have struggle in your life. Hello, Socks. How you doing? How's your weekend looking? I always buy too much fruit and all the healthy food expires too fast. That is not good. Try and freeze stuff. Try and freeze the fruit so you can make smoothies or something. Strawberries die so fast. Yes, they really do die so fast. Not even expire, they die. They just become disgusting and soft and disgusting. No. So that's all. I would say if you're buying too much, always half it. Just put half in the fridge and half in the freezer so you can make sure that you will get through it as fast as possible. Make smoothies, make your froyo, do all the things, because fruit is way too expensive. You cannot afford to waste it. Not in this economy. You cannot do that. I personally don't mind putting stuff in the fridge too much as long as your fridge is organized though. Like if you have a fridge where you just shove stuff and there has no order, then you'll be struggling and you'll be mad. I don't want to do that. But I like keeping it organized and clean, so I reorganize stuff in the fridge pretty frequently because I'm like, after some time it's like I just need to make sure that food in the fridge doesn't go bad, so you just shove stuff places, and I'm like, this makes no sense. To me, I guess my fridge is a bit like Tetris. There's an order to it, and sometimes I do some random stuff, but most of the time stuff has an order, okay? Doing good during my 4-day weekend. Let's go so far. Just getting things put away and clean. See? Good thing. Gotta enjoy the 4-day weekend. We appreciate that. Wait, what's happening? Why is there a 4-day weekend? What's the special day? I guess Esther's gonna be off too soon because we have a holiday on the 24th. What day is that? It's a Tuesday? Oh, so the 1st and the 24th are Tuesday because we have like a Quebec holiday on the 24th and then we have Canada Day on the 1st. So I don't know what jobs are doing because I know for a fact the 24th cannot be moved when it comes to your job, but I do believe that the 1st can be moved by your employer. So I don't know. We'll have to see what happens with that. See if Esther's gonna be off and chilling, you know. I should freeze more and make smoothies. Exactly. So like just do half and half or like 3/4, but like freeze some of it so that you don't waste it. Don't waste your monies like that. What's with bananas? They're green and starchy? I don't know. And then perfectly ripe for like only 5 seconds, then they turn brown and mushy. Yes. Aster bought some so because he likes to make like his froyo or his protein shakes with them. And then it started smelling like bananas in the kitchen. I'm like, these needs to go in the freezer real soon. I've had a bunch of vacation and hours that I had to use before July, so I've been taking every Monday and Friday off. Ooh, that's great. That's cool. I know my boss, like when she was doing too much overtime, she would get every Friday off for like half of the year. And I'm like, that is great, but at the same time, I'm not willing to do that much overtime. Like, I'm not that dedicated to the craft. But I'm happy when people get to have like, you know, cool short weeks like that. That's awesome. One way to extend bananas life by a tiny bit is by keeping them on the root. Yeah, I don't know what's called, but a big nubbing at the top. Also wrap the nubbing into tin foil. Yeah, apparently that's a thing. But since we freeze them ourselves, we don't really do that. But yeah. Next week I only have to work 2 days. Let's freaking go. You gotta make the most of it. Have fun, hang out, touch some grass, perhaps. You know, I know that you're one of these people that actually touch the grass, so you know. I'm able to like wish good stuff for you too. But yeah, like I'm just thinking, I have so many things I want to do. I just need to sit down and do them, and I need to stream more. I think I need to add one more stream day per week. I just need to figure out if I can manage that, and also working on my projects and like hopefully one day commissions. I need some days off for it, but you know, you see. Thank you, welcome. I have to work tomorrow. What do you mean? Massive protest happens in my neighborhood tomorrow, so it might be interesting to look outside at protesters while I work. I mean, you'll get distractions while you're working, as long as you stay safe out here. But yeah, bananas are usually edible for 1 day, then they go overripe. The day past the day they're edible, I chop and freeze. Yeah, like that's that one thing he will not forget to do, because it will be too tragic if he doesn't, and then it tastes like trash, and we don't want that in this life. We want yummy things at all times. Alright. Oh, whoops. I used the wrong image, but it's fine. Alright. I have the bane of my existence, which is cleaning the tub. I hate cleaning the tub so freaking much. Where does it go? Like, I mean, you don't absolutely need it. I put it in 2 things, because cleaning the tub and cleaning the showers are 2 different things. So that's why there's 2. I take showers more than I take baths. But if you want to take a bath, I just drank. Oh, thank you for the bullet coins. Welcome to Turtle Society. All it was a trick we're doing with you. But cleaning the tub, I cannot, but you need to clean it if you want to take a tub, because if you a bath, because if you don't, then you'll have a film of dust in your bath and you'll be sad. I just cannot deal with that. But my back will break. It will hurt. We're lucky we got our place with a really fancy bathtub, but it's just so much work to clean it up, because it's a big bath and it's not with the shower, so it never sees water. You're very welcome. Another thing that has an awkward lifespan is avocados. They're like inedible for a week, edible for 3 days, and then rotting. Very much so. And you can't even tell. Like, you look at them and they get a head bad. And you think they're gonna be fine, and all of a sudden they're just dead. And you're like, why is it all rotten? Or then they have like the biggest pit in the middle, so you barely get any avocado out of it, and you feel scammed. So there's also that, you know. But yeah, bane of my existence is definitely cleaning the bathtub. And it's not absolutely mandatory if your bathtub is not connected to your shower, so I'll put it there. But I hate it. I hate it a lot. Yes, hey is very important here. I used to scream it a lot more. I was very obsessed with that meme. Only fruit I never need to worry about is mangoes. I eat them second, I gain them. Yep, they never go bad. It's amazing. What is this stream about? We're doing an alignment chart of chores to know which ones are mandatory or meh, or which one we hate the most or we don't mind the most. We're having great conversations, very deep. How are you doing today? How's your weekend looking? But yeah, no, I love mangoes. Mangoes just gotta go. They're just gonna get eat. Quick scuff pixel banner made already? You're so fast, dang! Well, this is awesome. Yeah, very deep conversations here. I'll go check it out soon. I have to wipe the ceiling above my shower. It's a weird plaster that will get mildew if I don't clean it often. Yeah, I mean, I've been observing and I've been wondering. Like, we got the shower, well, our bathroom painted when we got it. But I see, like, streaks of water on the wall. I'm like, is it gonna be a problem? Is the paint that they use not the good one for a bathroom? I've been thinking about it, but I refuse to think about it too much because then I get just annoyed thinking about it. So I'm just gonna let it be and hope for the best. That's how I'm living my life with the current situation in my bathroom, you know? It doesn't look disgusting or anything, but I'm like, maybe we'll have to paint faster than we thought. Yeah. Where was I? We did cleaning the tub, packing a lunch. It's not exactly mandatory. You could also just waste all your money and order food or buy a sandwich. But I don't particularly like doing it. I think in an ideal world, when I go back to work, Aster will be packing my lunches for me. I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there that it might happen. I will check it. One second. Actually, I hate packing lunches and I love cooking. I hate packing lunches. Yeah, I do too. I really don't. I'm not good at cooking. It's one of those skills I've never trained. I mean, it's never too late. Why is this so cute? Why is this so pretty? Thank you, Kyra. This is amazing. Why are you so talented? Why didn't you do that so fast? Like, I didn't even have time to have you know, oh yeah, we're just gonna have something temporary. Like nothing? Like dang. I love it. Aster, can you? I don't think we did. Where? Did we? You're the mod, tell me. I don't think I did. What's up? Setsuki! We did? Did I not get a notification? Hello, welcome in, Raiden. Hello, Setsuki. How you doing? Why am I not getting a notification for it? What do you mean, welcome in, Raiden? I don't have that. See, that's one thing I need to remember. I need to do shoutouts on YouTube. Shoutouts on YouTube. Let me run this. 1 second. My pen's not working. Shout out YouTube. I believe people have made tutorials. YouTube. Comment. I couldn't remember the word. Hello, penguin. Our army. I mean, it's beautiful, penguin. Hello, welcome, raiders. Thank you for fighting. Thank you for your link. See, that's why you need mods in this life. How you doing? How is your stream? Welcome, people. I am a sea turtle VTuber. Nexie, you're the one. You're the suspicious one. Thank you. I'm a sea turtle VTuber trying to be a housewife, so I'm hustling so I can stay home. And perhaps take care of the husband, even though he bullies me, you know? What are we doing today? We're doing a chores alignment chart. So we're checking how much we hate doing chores and how difficult they are to do and how then like mandatory they are. Like all the things, very deep conversations. How are you? How was your stream? We had a chill gameplay. Ooh, what were you playing? Ranking chores. Yeah, it's difficult. The words are difficult to come out of my mouth because I want to say tier list, but it's not a tier list. So I'm like, I don't know how to express myself. It's difficult out here, you know? Other than cooking, I hate the rest. You know what? That makes for an easy tier list. If you ever want to do it, it's going to be really easy information. Also, why is YouTube not giving me notifications for raids? I'm very confused, but thank you so much. Also, if you need to go, don't worry. You can go and eat, but if you want to complain with us, you're welcome to stay and complain with us. It's great. Does Chores ASMR count? What do you mean by Chores ASMR? What is Chores ASMR? Like the sound of washing the toilet? It's like... Is that the new content that people are yearning for? I played Dinkum. What is that? Let me Google. I've never heard of this, but it looks cute though. It looks like slightly Tomodachi Life-ish for some reason. I'll have to look it up. That looks like the type of game I would spend time playing like in a very unhealthy fashion, you know? Felt, yes. I mean, honestly, I hate most, but some of them I don't mind doing, you know? It's 3 a.m. here, so I'm gonna go to sleep, but I'm so hungry. Oh, yes, please get a snack, you know? Streamers don't care about eating late. Get your snack and go to bed and have a wonderful, nice rest and nice sleep. And thank you so much for the raid once again. It looked like a derpy Minecraft. Yes, it looked like a Tumultuous Life looking character. But it reminded me of Stardew, so I feel like I need to do more research on this. Also, Aster, can you make the new banner, or is it just a me thing? It might just be a me thing. Wait, let me see. I forgot how to do things. I guess I'll figure it out, so I cannot. Does taking care of husband count as a chore? It is a chore, but thankfully I don't hate it. I don't hate taking care of them. The only problem is I have to go back to work. That's the problem. So I'm trying to avoid my problem. That's my whole lore has been updated for that. I used to be a secret looking for a husbando, but then I found him. But the problem is now I want to be a housewife still, but I can't stay home in this economy. So I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, why did I lose my window? Okay, here. I should go weed whack and get my dad's Father's Day. Oh my gosh, it's this weekend. Oh God. Okay, I'll figure something out. Panic. Let me write that down. It is Father's Day. Father's Day. I have so many problems in my life. Father's Day gift. Let me write that down so I don't forget. All right. Apply the banner. Yee! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Mana's games are kind of bipolar. It's either something like Tomodachi Life or crazy action-packed game like MJ Revenge or Devil May Cry. Very much, very much. I guess I am quite the definition of variety streamer. You never know what you're gonna get. It might be a random appliance to your list, or it might be Devil May Cry for all you know. Vitamin, thank you. I usually don't care too, but I'm trying to lose weight, so I will go to sleep. Aww, I hope you enjoy your stream. We should play together. Maybe that could be a good idea. I'll look into it. It looks fun. Rest well. Thank you so much, and you got this. You know, there's a saying in French. I don't know what it would be in English, but like whoever's sleeping is dining because you're not hungry when you're sleeping. So when I'm too lazy to make myself a snack or something, I just go to bed. And then I forget I was hungry because I'm sleeping anyways. And then I wake up, I'm starving, but at least I didn't feel hungry while I was sleeping. So it kind of works out. Very, very wise saying. Happy I reminded you. Yes, thank you very much. Because usually I talk about this with my sisters and we come up with something. But none of us have said anything. So I'm like, oh God. Oh geez. And then I'm like, what do I do? If I have babies, I have to think about Aster too. Like, that's way too much work. Like, should I not have children? So I don't have to do something for Aster. Oh, Farrington, you too broke. Oh my goodness. You have $30. Gotta do some more lurking, I guess. Yes, I will go to sleep now so I can have breakfast ASAP. Yeah, that's a smart way to see it. Yeah, the actress assistant kind of slows down during sleep. Yeah, so you don't feel it. Who did that? Curran did it for you. Wow, violence. It's a look at the emo. Wow, you're showing all the cool stuff. She needs to go to bed. She needs to go to bed, and that's how it is out here. Okay. Can do stuff. I'm still wanting to like save up to get a wolf cut one day. I would want to have a real tuggle. It's gonna be great. Mwahaha, yeah. How to have 30? You gotta be lurking some more, friend. You gotta save up them bubbles. I mean, you also spend them real fast, so I feel like that's why people like Aster have 130k, because he doesn't use them that much, you know? My hobo hair? What do you mean hobo hair? It's my emo vibe, my wolf cup like energy. That's for when I play Devil May Cry. Like, ooh, I have hair reactive. My hair is reactive to my emotion. Yeah, I have problems, but it's okay. Made for DMC streams. Yes, it's amazing. It's amazing, and nobody will tell me otherwise. That's how it works out here. But also, Setsuki needs to sleep because she's gonna be too hungry if she stays around. So it's good that she goes around to sleep. All right, another thing I wanted to work on something for raids. I'm sorry, I have a random piece of paper. I'm writing things I'm supposed to do because I forgot. Right now I have 4 items. Alright. I wonder if there's any way to have a raid alert for YouTube because it really didn't tell me. Like, I've got nothing going on, you know? That's a moving hobo hair on your head. Wow! Slandering information right there in my chat. Cannot believe. How dare. Anyways, where were we? One that I really don't mind, I feel like, you know, it's like a Zen garden to me. Like, I feel like I'm annoyed because I can never do it properly because I don't have all the skills for it. But it's definitely cleaning the windows. I don't think it's mandatory because it's like, you rarely have to. Like, unless you're touching your windows every day, you're not. Like, maybe once a year you want to get your spring cleaning in, so you get someone to clean your windows. Like, in my case, I have a triple window in my house that I cannot clean because when I open one window, it covers the middle one. And it drives me crazy because the middle window stays dirty. A cleaning window on the 3rd floor. Yeah, because if I knew how to, like, efficiently remove the windows from the tracks, it wouldn't be a problem, but I can't. So I'm like, I find cleaning windows satisfying. Yes, that's why I'm saying, like, it's kind of like my Zen garden. Like, I'm just like, you know, like, I have a little squeegee, so, like, I can do it, like, really well, and then my windows are really pretty. But I'm annoyed because I can never do it exactly that well because I don't know how to remove windows from the tracks and put them back. I feel like I will break something and I'm not trying to break my windows. So, you know, I don't do that. I find cleaning was satisfying. I wouldn't mind cleaning my windows, but I can't open them and can't reach the 2nd floor. So, what do you mean you can't open it? What did you, what? I started looking like a toddler that burnt something. What did you do? It's okay, it'll be great with the pasta. We'll fix it, don't worry. Okay, see, if you heard that, that's Aster in his natural habitat. Sounding like a little child being very sad because they don't like the texture. I messed up, free. That's Aster in his real habitat when he's not bullying me. But what do you mean you can't open the windows, Corinne? I'm still wondering about that. There are those magnetic mops that you attach from both sides of the glass and clean it. I just wonder how efficient it would be because sometimes, you know, like with all the things that happen outside, like some dust and crusties and stuff. I wonder if those mops will actually work. I'm curious. I like watering and taking care of the plants. I do too. I have quite a few plants. In my office, I have 4, and on my balcony, I have 3. And I might get some more. I'm not the best at taking care of them, but plants like where I live. I think because I live on the 3rd floor and I'm not too far from a water spot, it's just a good environment for them. So they grow really well. So I have little trees like growing up happily. But yeah. Yeah, I also don't know because I have them on the balcony right now, but if I get more plants, I'm like, where am I putting them in the winter? Like, I need to have a dedicated space for them, you know? By the way, nice banner, man. I really cute. Yes, I love it. It's thanks to Kyra and Zachary. Zachary boosting the server and Kyra making it because she's awesome like that. And we can't force them open. Wait, sometimes in the last 100 years, someone cocked the window shot, which doesn't really mean they are drafty if it just means we can't open them. And we can't force them open because the window frames are 100 years old and dry rotted. So if we force them, it will destroy the frames. But what are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to just replace all the windows? Like, how do you live in the house without windows? Like, what do you mean? They are working. I tested them. Well, maybe I'll get that because I don't really want to have to pay someone to clean my windows because I feel like it's something I can do. But if I can do that like that, I'll be very happy. And I can't afford to replace them. Yeah, I guess it's a long-term project then. What is this? We were praising Kyra for making a beautiful banner since we now have enough boost for a banner. It's very cute. I love it. It makes it so summery and cute. I absolutely love it. I'm so happy. Thank you so much, Kyra. There's like 3 windows in the entire house we can open. Jeez. Do you at least have like AC? Like how do you get a breeze going on in your house? Like how do you manage that? I wonder. You know. Where were we? Tea? Yes, please. You can choose whatever tea. We have Windows units in the rooms we frequent. At least you have that, but jeez. My brother let my plants die while I was in Japan last year. It was the warmest month ever. He just went water twice during 1 month. Oh no! Were you able to save any of them? Like, what you mean? Cooking? Gordon Ramsay level? I mean, I ain't doing all that. Like, I know that Astrid likes cooking, so that's why my life is great. Because I can cook, but I don't particularly like it. I'm not, like, having fun cooking. I'm like, I need to eat, so I'll put stuff together, and they'll taste yum most of the time. I just don't have any fun doing it. I think, like, it's mandatory unless you're rich and you can just order food or something. But for normal people, it's mandatory. And it's very much just height. It's an height activity for me. I'm just like, I like it when Astrid makes fancy food for me, of course. But I'm just not gonna try and become the best at it, you know? I'm just gonna be able to feed people. Like, I feel like when I have children, I'll be able to, like, give them good food and everything whenever Astrid's not available for whatever reason. But yeah. Also, I definitely need to show my kids that I know how to cook, because my sister, like, her husband also is the one that cooks the most in the house. And her kids just don't believe she knows how to cook. Like, she's like, but can you do this? Or they're like, can you do like grandma? Can you do this? And in their mind, their mom is incapable of cooking. So I will definitely need to be like more present in the cooking phase, so that they don't just assume their mom is useless and can't feed them if dad is not around. So now I've learned that. I should cook more, but I'm bad at trying new things. I mean, most of the time, there are gonna be a lot of very easy to make recipes that will be actually delicious and not too hard. So, you know, it's good to have a few staples like that. You like, people will think, yeah, like, you're an awesome cook, but it's very easy. You can look that up. I feel like, especially in the age where we have so many like YouTube videos and stuff, there's so many people like, oh, easy recipes for X, Y, and Z, and it tastes delicious and it takes like 10 minutes. Like, not always true, but I feel like there's so many nice recipes for like noodles that you can just make at home that are not the packets that you buy, and they're just gonna be healthier in a little bit and just yum. And then people will think you're an actual cook when you make them, you know? They were very dry when I came home. They lived for a little weekend and no, that's so sad. I would have been so mad and sad at my brother. For me, my plants almost died when I went on my honeymoon last year, but I did not ask anybody to water them. I kind of forgot. But my sister, when I came back, I was like, my plants were dying. Like half of the leaves of one of my little trees were like off. And she was like, oh no, I should have thought about it. And she's like an obsessed like plant mom, and she felt so bad. In Hong Kong, eating out is cheaper than cooking for yourself, but where I live in the UK is the other way around. It's not just the cooking, also washing the dishes. Well, dishes are already there in the things we hate to do, so don't worry, we also got that covered here. But yeah, no, I feel like in most places, at least in the West, it will be more expensive to go out to eat or order. Like, I feel like when I was like maybe 10 years ago, you went out to eat, it cost maybe $15 to $20 a person. These days, two people go eat and we spend $100 for like without a dessert. And I'm like, I don't think that this is an efficient way of spending our money. And I feel like we don't like leaving the house once again. So it's not like we really want to go out to restaurants and try new stuff all the time. We just like to be existing without spending. Like, we go to Costco, buy in bulk and like free stuff, and like we go like big grocery shopping every like 2 weeks, and then we just make do with what we got. If there's a sale on something, maybe like the other day I saw some watermelon on sale, so I'll buy it, but that's about it. I'm like, we cannot afford this in this economy. Unless you're rich, you cannot just be like, oh, I'll just buy whatever I feel like today. Like, no, we look for the sales and we get them. I think when it comes to cooking, you should treat it like a game, like game characters. Pick a main, get really good with your main, then add another one after, and once you get good at that one, add another one. See, that's very nerdy of you, but I appreciate it. That's very realistic for your way of treating things. Right now, my main is omelets with various upgrades. Current chili paste, salsa, garlic, parmesan seasoning, and maybe toast and cheese. I mean, that's already a good way to start. You can evolve and be like, okay, what can I have with like the main being like chicken or like ground beef? Like, what can I make? Like, I mean, making stuffed peppers is super easy and super yum. Like, there's a bunch of things you can try. And right now, my favorite thing is, again, lettuce wraps. You just make any type of main meat and you shove that in lettuce and you have a great time. I guess at the end of the day, it's basically just eating a salad, but in another form, and it makes you happy. So, you know, it kind of works. I like the chore of having to use the sofa to take a nap. It's a very, very interesting nap. I feel everybody, chore, everybody should have that in their lives. I feel like my sofa is comfortable, but I don't know that I've ever actually fallen asleep on it. I think I would need it to be wider to feel comfortable so I can let myself go and sleep away, you know? That's a very good start. Getting good with knowing when an omelet is cooked, not over or under, is a valuable skill. Yes, says the nerd fancy cook, Mr. Astor. You gotta trust him. I have to say, I can't complain. He cooks really well, so I eat well at home. Eating out is a treat. It very much is. Like, I don't know how people do it. Like, the people that go out, like, even once a week. Like, it's not cheap. Not these days anymore. You go out, like, even if you just go pick up food, it will cost you like $35, $40 for two people. Either way. And that's with no sides, no desserts, no nothing. So I'd rather we buy a big chunk of meat at Costco and we make different meals with it that lasts for the whole week, you know? At the end of the day, it's just more economical. By the way, adding a teaspoon or two of gochujang to your eggs before tossing them in the pan was a very successful experiment I can happily recommend. Oh, I've never thought about that. We do have gochujang at home, and honestly, gochujang is great. It just makes most things better. It's just yum. I don't know what it is about that, but it is yum in most situations. So that and like chili crisps. I know that we do fried eggs here, and like we have a little bit of chili crisps on it. Sometimes you add some sriracha. We like Kewpie mayo. You know, you can fancy it up. You know, you can make it a great time all around. That's why, like, I don't mind cooking. You gotta do it, but I don't. It's not my favorite activity, but it's fun. You know. We already had that. Taking out the recycling is about the same as taking trash out, but there is way less chances of having a disgusting liquid falling down your leg. So I will put it here. It's aight. It's just another thing you have to do. Because for us, it's like the trash bins. We have a bin for the recycling, and it's another day of the week. So we have to take care of that, but that's about it. Yeah, I guess I don't mind it, but at the same time, in our house, we kind of lumped it with trash. So it's Esther's job to do it. I would do it, but I'd rather not. So I'll leave it like that. What? Why?
Because with the recycling, you more often have like boxes that you have to cut down.
Yeah, but I cut them down.
Like, you know, cardboard cuts. It's usually heavier because of all the glass bottles.
I mean,
like,
we don't have that
you know,
many.
liquid that drips out of like your monster cans.
I guess, but that's because you're supposed to clean them.
Taking out the trash is slightly less of a hassle in the sense that like it's just one bag. I grab the bag, I take the bag. Whereas taking out the recycling, I have to like fight it a bit.
Yeah, but that's because it's you.
Wow. Maybe you should speak when you're the one who's doing it.
No, I am wifey, and I will take my title very seriously. Yes. Yeah.
I thought you already put clean in the toilet.
Yeah, I had it twice by mistake. I was gonna throw salsa in the Baja eggs, what? Because Baja eggs are awesome, but we've only got a kind of sad green salsa in the fridge. Saw the gochujang and was like, oh, heck yeah, that's the salsa.
I'm curious about? Did it not end up being a bit grainy? Because I know the gochujang can get like really grainy unless you cook it out. So I'm curious.
I don't know, go type that in the chat, bro.
I think I have like mental energy.
Of course you do. You're a big brain.
Oh, I need a favorite meal on your phone. I'm gonna order something on Amazon.
Why? That's so suspicious.
Because I can't do it through mine. I don't want to remove the thing from my basket.
Wow, see how we... No. No, there's a game, I think.
Your phone is dead, bro.
Oh! Well, I guess my phone is dead.
What the hell?
I forgot to charge it before stream. I was like, oh, I should probably like plug it, and I didn't. And I think I left the game on or something, so...
It buzzed so aggressive.
Yeah, it was dead apparently.
I'm waiting for the phone.
I mean, you're gonna wait a while. It's at 0%, sir. Oh my god, he wants to use my phone to order stuff at Amazon. It's gonna say that I'm an Amazon wife that orders all the time. Like, oh my goodness. What are you gonna order anyway? Oh,
I
haven't
was
done that?
thinking, if I put nutritional yeast and cottage cheese, I can mix that with the pasta sauce and make it like a cheesy sauce that's less calorie dense. Protein.
I mean, can you just not add cream to it? I do that. I add a...
Like by portion, I'm not.
Yeah, but by portion, that's what I do. I usually had a little bit of cream and cheese, and that's it.
Yeah, but that's more calories. You gotta think about it from a calorically and calorically wise perspective.
Perspective, yes.
Perspective.
Uh-huh. Thank you for the tea.
Sure.
Alright, where were we? Oh good, I did remember to buy a new cable for my game controller. Let's go, gotta get that. I feel like I forget where I am all the time, but at least life is good. Why are you dancing? No, I don't. It's amazing. Oh, I really don't know that one. I was already past Black SP when that pizza when that one came out. Thanks for the reminder. You're very welcome. Amazon ordering is important in this life. And I have a beautiful dancing Aster in my office. It's amazing.
Yeah, I'm twerking.
Oh yeah, he's throwing it back.
Yeah, I'm twerking.
Who would have thought that they would come, that he would do such great activities? Alright, so next, we don't have many left. Let's see. We have clean the microwave. I personally like it because his mom gave me this amazing, like, little plastic mad lady. And then you put water and vinegar in it, and then you let it run for a while, and it will, like, melt all the trash if there's any. I'm also quite obsessed, so I don't never let my microwave get too dirty. So I'm like, you know what? If you wipe it down most of the time, you won't need to actually clean it. So I think I'll put it here. It's pretty light, and it's like here, a little bit higher on the things you need to do. That sounds like a great idea. Yeah, I feel like you don't necessarily need the little lady, but the way it works is it has like, it pushes the steam in all the directions to just clean everything, and then you just have to wipe it down at the end. So, you know, makes it for an easy cleaning session. So that's why I really like it as well, you know? So like, that's why it's not that much of an issue. Next, in the other things I hate is definitely clean the shower. Like, we have a standing shower, and that means that there's just a lot of the base and like nooks and crannies and stuff that you have to clean, and it's just annoying. It's just annoying, and then it breaks your back, and then you have to clean the drain. And I think you have to do it, so I guess it goes with the tub. But I don't hate it as much as the tub. So I guess that's exactly where it belongs. Like, it's just annoying. You have to turn everything, move all the shampoo bottles and whatnot that you have. And then you're like, oh, I missed a corner, and then I need to clean the glass doors. It's just a pain. Because you think you did a good job and then you forgot a spot, and then you better not forget the drain. And once again, the bane of my existence, all of Aster's hair. Aster's hair is everywhere in the shower as well. Like, I'm telling you, he's the girlfriend in the situation. I cannot. His hair will just clog the drains, and I need to, like, go in there and grab it, you know? And then if you don't clean it enough, then he'll get that random, like, pink mold situation, and I'm not about that life either. Speaking of why they don't sell vinegar in 5+ gallon buckets, it's so useful for basically everything. Having it in bulk would be peak. Indeed, I was very happy. I found a container of, I don't know how much there's in it. Vinegar the other day, it was on sale. I'm like, I gotta get it. And I have the ×2 vinegar, so I need less to do the same work, and makes me very happy. Worst part of cleaning the shower is cleaning the drain 100%. For sure, it's so annoying. And sometimes, if you're really unlucky, you will also get creepy crawlies coming out when you're coming in to clean, and it's disgusting. Ali, disgusting. When I buy the concentrated vinegar and drives me insane, it's so efficient. It lasts forever. I had the same gallon for a whole year. It's been great. I only finished it last week when I used it to clean the dishwasher. And I was like, you know, it's great. We don't cook with vinegar that much, so it's not like we need to dilute it and all that. But he needs to be careful, because if he tries to use it for cooking like normal vinegar, it's gonna be a bit intense out here, you know? I got the thing when I yap too much and then my nose gets clogged and I hate it. Let's see. Oh, but if you're cooking with cooking vinegar, then we have actual good vinegar for that. Yeah, but like we very rarely use vinegar in our cooking. So I'm like, I'd rather have the ×2 that lasts forever for when I need cleaning power for like the kettle and stuff like that. Any stained stuff, the vinegar will melt it away. I always need to be careful, because I always forget what you cannot mix with it if you don't want to make like mustard gas or whatever and kill yourself with it. So sometimes I'll be making my potion to clean something specific, and then I'm like, wait a minute, let me Google what I can have. I'm pretty sure it's like vinegar and bleach should not go together, something like that, but I need to use it. We very rarely use white distilled vinegar for our cooking. Yeah, so I'm like, we wouldn't need to have that in the house. Like, it's not a necessity. We use it for cleaning more than anything else. I mean, I use it for cleaning more than anything else. I guess another one that is not fun but mandatory is definitely cleaning a stovetop. I would put it here because it's a pain, and if you don't, then you will just be cooking and like burnt stuff over and over. It will always smell, and at some point you will never be able to remove whatever you've cooked into your stovetop, so you have to do it. But then you're cleaning it, and then stuff falls on the sides, and then you're annoyed, and then there's a random stain, and then you need to polish the top if you have like the glass one, which is what we have. I don't particularly like doing it, and you don't have a choice. You have to clean it every time you clean, because something will spill over. Unless you're maybe lucky and just boiling water and nothing else in it, there will be a stain of some sort. There will be some, if you're like frying eggs, some of the oil will be in there. Whatever you use will be on the stovetop. Ideally, you wipe it real quick right after, so like you don't have to think about it. But sometimes you just can't. It's too hot, or like there's just too much, or it's like, you know, what I wipe is like if I'm cooking, like I'm frying some eggs, then around the hot part there will be like splatter of oil. I will just use a damp rag to like swipe that after, even though I can't touch the round. So it is already a better situation than if you just leave it like that to like, you know, stay there, you know. I use rice, apple, and balsamic white. Well, yeah, those are the vinegar that we use. The white distilled one we really don't much. I used to really like vinegar on my fries when I was younger, and then I never did it again. I don't know. I think it was a thing when we went to fast foods when we were young. Like we could have like the bottles. It was usually ketchup, mustard, and vinegar. It was available at the fast food places, and that's what we would use with our food. But that was about it. Cleaning the stove is not awful. Yeah, like you have to like scrub it, because it's not like most of the time a sponge is not gonna do the job. Like you need to have something to scrub it, or sometimes I use the razor blades when something is really encrusted in it, and it's not even like I waited weeks before I cleaned it. It just baked into it. It's like a breath. Oh yeah, did you know that that's not actually vinegar? What is it? What do you mean? Vinegar on fries was big at a fast food seafood place I went to growing up. See, it was a thing back in the day. It's the same thing as the vinegar they give you for chips and fish and chips, but it's not real. But what is it? You haven't answered the question here, sir. Like, what do you mean? I still don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. I don't remember what it is, but I think it's like water and citric acid or something like that. said Google it. Don't just tell us random information halfway through. You're like, oh, did you know that it's not vinegar? What is it? It's the same thing they give you in Ding, but it's not vinegar. Ugh, you're not giving us any information here. You're busy, but you're not too busy to type in the chat. So clearly, you should have thought about it before sharing information halfway through with us. Like, what do you mean? I will never leave you alone. That's not how that works, sir. We signed a contract. You cannot escape me. It's over. It's over for you, okay? Anyways, where were we? You trying to pick a fight? I picked a fight and I won it already. So what do you want? Alright. No pasta for you. I mean, that has nothing to do with your decision. I will make my own pasta and I will eat it as I want. And you have no say about the thing that I decide to consume, sir. Just so you know, in case you were confused and you thought that you had a say, I'm here to remind you that you don't. That is how that works, okay? Okay? You can make pasta, you can use my ragu. Yeah, sure. I'm sure that's how it works. As if I'm not the one in control of the kitchen, okay? It is me. And I will make sure to keep that control, okay? That's how it works. And, what was I saying? I think we're on the last one for now. Yeah, it's sweeping the floor. Anyway, see, kecking, but you have nothing to say against it. If you don't, I will make you make the dishes forever. Yeah, go lurk, go hide away. You'll see what happens. Yeah, the tea is helping with my nose. I need to blow it. I think I'm a knife. All right, for the last one that I can do, or people that have cats can tell me where they would put the litter box. Cause see, the litter box is another reason why I would not have a cat. I don't want to have to deal with this. I'm not about that life. Like, I feel like most pets require to do something with their poop, and I'm not about it, you know, or their pee or whatever. It's not stop sniffing cocaine on stream. Who are you to tell me what to do, sir? Huh? What do you mean? Letterboxd is absolutely 10,000% mandatory, but do you hate it? Or is it just is it a fun activity for you? Like, how do you feel about it? I wouldn't know, but I know emotionally that I would not like it personally, but I'm gonna work on it. I feel like if I had a cat for some reason, I decided I was ready to die from allergies, maybe. But I would not be the one touching that. Absolutely not. And then the reason I'm not picking up a dog's poop, so like there's no way I can have a dog. I'm not doing it. I do not want to, and I will not. I wouldn't put it absolute top left, but it's definitely top and on the left. All right. I guess it will go right next to the grocery shopping. I'll believe you. I trust that you know what's up, and honestly, without doing it, that's pretty much where I would put it. Probably men even like more like over there is probably much like where it would be for me. But since I don't have a cat, I will put it there. And then when it comes to sweeping the floor, I don't think it's mandatory, especially if you vacuum. But it will give you a little bit of a backache, so I would rather not. So I would probably put it about here. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's where I would put sweeping. I do it when I know that I don't have time to vacuum, or like there's a mess in the kitchen, because I feel like the kitchen floor is dirty every day. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. There's always gonna be something that's dirty somewhere. So I'm like, I'm gonna do that. I really kind of enjoy sweeping. Interesting. I feel like I don't mind it in a really small zone. Like, if I'm only sweeping the kitchen, I don't mind it. But if I was to sweep the whole house, which I don't do because at this point I'm just gonna vacuum, then I would hate it because it will give me a backache. I'm an old turtle. I cannot be doing all this activity, you know? But also, it's one of those chores that I almost never do. See? Like, for me, it's only for when I don't have time to vacuum. I'll do that because I'm like, okay, I don't have time to vacuum, but this looks actually filthy. Like there's a lot, like there's a mess in the kitchen. Like there's rice that fell and stuff like that. And I have a central vacuum cleaner as well. So it's not just like grab it, put it there and do it. I have to unroll the whole thing, plug it. I don't want to do all that. So then I will sweep the floor, but if not, I will not do it more than that. All right. I think we have a very, very beautiful chart here. Let me download it for now. Wait. Turtle chores. Download. There we go. So I can share it with the people and see who disagrees with us. But yeah, that makes it for a beautiful, beautiful thing. I wonder. I don't want to mess it up, but if I did a careless view, it'll just remove it. How does one go back to that? Okay, it puts it back up. Like, does it remove it? Oh god. Chort. Yes, it's a chort. Torts. It's all about tort in this house, okay? I disagree with you just because it's you. Like, when's the last time you swept the floor? So tell me about that, huh? Tell me about that experience in your life. When was it? Huh? I'm curious. I'm just asking. I just wonder. What would be your answer there? It's very suspicious. I wonder. Wait. Yeah, I swept you off the floor. Wow, trying to rizz me up. I see how it is. Let me splish here. Oh no, I got my cup of tea because I'm still drinking some tea out here. Alright. Oh, my chat is having a moment and I don't know where it is. To refresh it. Where's my chat? Is it my backgrounds? No. And then it's my alerts. I'm just gonna go through all my folders. In my audio, baby. No, it's on its own right there. I'm just blind. Bam. There we go. Thank you for the lurk! Cutting grass is not in the list because no one can afford a house anymore. You know what? Very accurate. We don't have grass. I have to say that there was one time in my life where I attempted to mow the lawn. I do not remember why I did that. And I hated every second of it. It was extremely hard for me. I guess I'm just too weak to mow the lawn. Like, I cannot push the thing. It would not move. It would get caught in random roots from trees. And I was sweating my life away. And I was like, you know what? I am not about that life. And I know that for a fact. I mean, I always knew. See, my dream being to be a housewife, I always knew I was not the type to want to do all these outdoor activities, taking care of the house. But it's actually not a thing. Too real, very real. I mean, who can afford grass in this house? We have no grass in our house. So, you know, we have to go out of our way to find grass to touch. It's not easy. So you have to like praise us when you touch the actual grass, okay? So yeah, I need to cut the backyard back tomorrow. Gross. Well, see, I mean, it's a problem, but at the same time, you are one fancy person that does possess a house and has a backyard. That's a big deal. Like, even if we didn't have like a whole house, some people that live in places like me have a backyard. We don't have a backyard. We have a parking lot in a terrible condition, but we have a parking lot, so we don't need to worry about like parking on the wrong side. But like, you know, that's the thing. That's how it works. But you know, I'm not about the grass cutting, but I love grass though. I have to admit, I know it's weird, but I do love grass. I love like putting a little blanket on the grass and sitting there, taking a nap and stuff. It's very comfy. Like my uncle that moved really close to me recently has a super big backyard and he's gonna have a garden going on in there. He has like cute little potatoes that will be running in there. So that's gonna be great. And we're waiting for him to have a barbecue. We're like, you're my neighbor now. You got, when is the cookout? You know, we need stuff, okay? I had to move out into the absolute middle of nowhere to afford a house, though. Yeah, you see, that's the thing I'm thinking about. I'm like, the cost of living is extremely expensive where I live. I could move out of town, but that's where all my family is. That's where everything is. That's where Asher's job is. I guess I would be the one way we could live on a lower salary and like I could stay home perhaps would be if we moved out in the countryside. But I don't think we're down for this though. We don't want to do all that, and I don't want to be away from my family. All my sisters, all most of my sisters, my parents, my cousins, like most people that I want to have a link to in this life live in my town. I don't want to be living hours away from them. So like I'm kind of bound here, and I'm binding Asher with me in this situation. I kind of liked mowing the lawn at my grandparents' house when I was a kid. You know, a lot of things are fun when you're a kid, but like when you have to do it for yourself as an adult, where you would want to relax on your weekend, maybe it doesn't feel as fun. I might be tripping, but maybe it doesn't. I used to practice my metal voice when I was mowing. My parents scared. I suspect my neighbors hated me. Amazing. You have the youngin' mowing the lawn, and people are already annoyed because mowing the lawn makes a lot of noise, and people also like to start that very early because they want to get on with their day. So like it's 7:30 on Saturday and you're mowing your lawn and everybody hates you, but then on top of it you have a screaming child. It's amazing. 8 a.m. Saturday, waking up the dulcet sounds of Slipknot and In Flames and the lawnmower. Yeah, no, I would have hated you probably. Like, probably would have. I'm sorry. Like, I like you now. But if you had been my neighbor growing up, I would have had such hatred for you. I would be like, I finally get to sleep in. The one time I get to sleep in once a week, that's the day you gotta be screeching on top of mowing the lawn. Like, I was always super mad when I got woken up by it. I was like, I'm not about that life. Like, I understand you need to keep your grass looking good, but like, no. Absolutely not. And now that I think about it, I haven't been in my mom's backyard this year. I wonder how the garden's going. My grandparents had a neighbor that mowed his lawn every other day during summer at early morning. But why? What has grown in every other day that you have to do that for? That's too much more. Yeah, like, does it, like, wouldn't it damage your lawn if you do that? Like, what are you cutting? What are you doing? Why are you obsessed with your lawn? You seem kind of insane. I mean, yes, just you telling me that, it definitely was. Is retired with nothing better to do? I mean, just go plant more grass or something. Like, feed the birds, bake some bread. I don't know. There's other activities. Kind of like your old neighbor with his car. Oh my god, I forgot about him for a second. My old neighbor that like I would see at every day, that man was cleaning his car, like with the whole the wax, the little bucket, making sure it was clean. I was the most surprised the one time I saw his wife driving it. I thought there was no way he had that, he would let anybody touch that car. But that man was washing his car on rainy days. Like, the rain was not done and he would be out there like wiping it out, cleaning the tires. And I'm like, my man. And it was not even a luxury car. Like, it was a Kia. Like, it was not like, oh, he has his Porsche, like the car of his dreams. It was an illness. I would see him at 7 a.m. washing his car, and I'm like, my man, there's other things to do in his life. Cut grass for other people. Exactly. If you're gonna be cutting grass every other day, do your neighbors. Have a reason to be, you know? I very do not care about my lawn. I'm excited because we've got big bald spots that are from native red ants clearing space for their nest. Do you want them to stay there? Do you not want to like take care of that? I'd rather have grass than have red ants like nest. Don't they have like super big nests anyways? Like, I'm like, no. I don't mind ants, but I think I'm kind of scared of ants. Aren't they the one that bite? Like, no. But I'm actually in my backyard a lot now, keeping up with the puppies, so cutting the grass down so I stop getting sticker bursts. What is sticker bursts? What is that? Oh, my socks would be nice. I mean, yeah, now that you have a reason to touch grass and maintain your grass because you have a beautiful dog and it's good for you. Again, I would not, because I am not that responsible and I do not want to be tied to taking care of another being. Maybe it would be good for me actually, so I could not procrastinate, because I guess maybe the gravity of if I don't take care of this being, it will die, would actually help me like be more proactive. But I don't know. I don't trust myself with that. Oh, red ants are very cool and not particularly aggressive. They're generally chill, and they attract horned toads, which eat them, which is also awesome. So you want to have toads in your backyard? I wouldn't want to have that in my backyard personally. Maybe that's just me, but I would rather not. Doug mean I have to go outside and walk around, which is great exercise. Yes, I would like it for that, because I need to be more active, but there's no way I'm going outside to pick up poop or watch a dog poop or watch a dog pee, have a dog fight with other dogs, because for some reason I'm not doing all that. I'm not about that life. I'm not about it, you know? They're confusingly named spiky lizards, but they're toads. But they're also called horned toads. So they're called different things depending. Like, how does that work? I have questions. But the questions cannot be answered in this day and age. Life is hard, okay. But yeah. I'm trying to think. I have many things I want to do, but I think I do want to stream a little bit more. I'm thinking, what do you guys think we should do? Should we play a game together? Should I yap a little bit more and call it a day? I wonder. I also, since I've been yapping for so long now, my nose is fully clogged. It is very annoying. Do burger orders? I mean, sure. I need to take my motion sickness pill though. I think I finished my last pack. I thought you were busy and lurking anyways, Aster. You're gonna be doing burgers again? Alright, let me get the game. Burger. And let me remember how that works. It's been a while, but that was fun. Let's see what orders we will have today. Let me take my pill. Alright, there's music now in the game, I forgot. Let me just make sure this works. I need to go get my stream link. Oh, wrong stream link. 1 second. Pop up. Sorry. Alright, that worked. I shared a quick pic of a horned toad in the video channel. Oh, let me see. Where's Discord? Thank you. Oh, we even got a time lapse from Kyra art. I love it. I think I might be like selling myself like hopaming and copiuming for myself, but I might be able to do pixel art one day. Maybe I could learn how to do it. It's so nice. They do look like they could be lizards, to be honest. Alright. it work again to give, like, where's the list of comments? Let me put it here so you guys can check it out. Alright, I'll put it here so you guys can do it. You're such a cutie. Alright. How does this work again? Yeah, so you got a exclamation mark Bergie. And let me see. What do we have? Okay, we have this. We're gonna prep the chicken for now. The kitchen. I don't know why my brain always mixes up kitchen and chicken. I don't know why. This is burger time. Let's see. We're prepping out here. I forgot that this happened. Alright, I need to wash dishes. Okay. Raw caramelized. Alright, we have vegetables. I completely forgot about that. Yes, hello! Hello, Mr. Astergold, your order number 28. Are you okay? You look slightly deranged, but it's okay. I'm not here to judge my customers. You want the meat slightly cooked? Raw, but aka slightly cooked, wait. Your burger cannot be raw, sir. I'm sorry, I'm not here to give you diseases, okay? I know you have problems, but I'm not here to help you achieve them. Oh. Nobody saw that. It did not fall on the floor, so it's okay, and you're not gonna trouble me with that. So you want onions. Alright, go in there. Okay, and then you want tomato. Alright, bam. And we did that. So many tomatoes in your burger, you. Alright. And then after that we want some lettuce and cheese. I have cheese? I don't remember, I guess it's in the fridge. Nothing is on the floor, you're tripping, you're seeing things where it's not real. My god. So demanding. Oh, that's it. Okay. Bam. Okay. Anything else in there? And then here, nobody saw that. It's such a tall burger. You're so demanding. There you go, sir. Have a nice day. Ooh, monies. Everything was so wilted. It was barely. I think that. What do you mean by wilted? It was freshly cut. You got me a 2-star review? Are you not ashamed of yourself? How could you? I feel betrayed. All the work I just put into your burger for you to give me that? Wow, I see how it is. You can't trust anybody in this world. And then you think it fell on the ground, but it didn't, okay? It's in your head. Like, I don't understand why they're so mad at me for doing meal prep. Like, I'm just like, what is that about? I still want a burger. I feel like I've been, like, craving burgers for a while now. Oh, I forgot my mati. Oh. I guess I took my pill too close. It's not activating it. Oh, but I have gum. Let me get gum. Yes, I'm coming after for you to give me bad reviews as usual. See, I said I didn't mind cooking, but when it comes to cooking for Aster though, I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, it's okay. I just started, so it's okay. No, you still look deranged, but it's okay. You want super cooked meat? So third level, and then you want tomato. One more. Bam. And then what else? We want onions and cheese. Wait, how do we want this once? Okay. Oh, hello, Nebula! How you doing? Wonderful! Welcome in. How was your day? Wait, where are we? We have onion and we want cheese. When did that burn? What do you mean? Nobody saw that. Hello? Are you judging me, perhaps? That feels like judgment, and I need you to stop. La, la, la. I don't know what you're talking about, Aster. I feel like cooking and cleaning today. Look at you being efficient. We love efficient. We did a chores tier list alignment chart. It was a great time. It's Aster looking at me like, you know, judging me like that. Where were we? What did you want? So, you wanted cheese? Did I put cheese? So, cheese, tomato, onion. Sounds about right. I think. Go, Aster. Pay me my money and nothing burnt. In your thing. $3 for all this? Every time I peek into the kitchen, the smell of bird hits me in the face. Wow! It looked like it had been cut weeks ago. Wow! You're such a bully! Don't you know better? Oh my god. Hello, Arthur. How you doing? You want well done. Some onions and 2 cheeses. Ooh, dig, someone's fancy out here. You want 2 cheeses. Okay. I forgot. We need to wash the plate. Wait, it's not done? I think that's alright. That's the right temperature as asked. Now cook this and don't burn them. And then we have bread. How? It was barely there for a second. I just turned around. Like, what do you mean? This is such bullying. I cannot. I'm running out of onions. God. Trash. You'll get the raw onions, okay? Stop bullying me. I'm making a great burger for Arthur, and then see, you won't say anything, but Aster will make it his job to come judging. 2 cheeses. 2 cheeses. Okay. And then we have this. Alrighty, thank you for your patience, sir. Here's your burger. See, you're not cheap. Give me $4. It seems like they always have something burning after they drop my food on the floor. Wow! It's all because of Aster. Aster's just reporting slander and defamation against my establishment. How dare. Hello, Kohaka. How you doing? So you just want some I'm sorry. I need to order stuff. Don't mind me. They can see everything. They are reporting me in the chat, and I have to say that I will be looking for their jobs and coming after their families. Alright. Alright. In there. Not on the floor, so people cannot report me for nothing. How cooked do you want that? Very lightly cooked? Wow, I'm ordering and then she walks out. It did not happen. It's in your head, Kohaku. I did not walk out. You just thought I did, okay? It's not me. My figure did not write that review. I betrayal every day. Alright, and then we do that, and then we do that. It's a perfect burger for Kohaku, but you still gotta complain for some reason. I thought I could trust you to not judge me when I'm doing my best hustling out here. Here you go, enjoy your burger, please pay me. $3, that's very cheap of you. How was the review? Oh. Kohaku has actually nice. I was slandering her. I'm sorry. You're nice. Thank you. For when someone was nice to me, I was not expecting it, you know? I'm coming! 1 second! That's not on. Hello! Aster, I recognize you with your bicycle helmet, okay? The slender, I promise it was not to you. It was because Aster's a bully. It's always Aster's fault. Okay, so you want it well cooked. And then onions. Is it? Okay, one more. I'm not gonna have anything burned, so you cannot report me for no reason. Wait, I asked for everything but only got extra cheese. What is this? I don't know. You don't know how to order properly? You should be ashamed of yourself. Or my onion is that? Okay. I'm gonna stare at the onions as they don't burn. Bro, you gave me a zero. Bro, what was that for? What was that misread? I'm in the middle of cooking. You left? You left in the middle of my order? You're so freaking rude. Are you not ashamed of yourself? I was not... Wow. Wow. And what am I supposed to do? I only have one plate. I can't reuse. Can I have another plate? You're so rude that cannot be stopped. Wow. Wow. I am offended. I am so offended. Wow. Alright, alright. Hello, Kohaku, you're nice. You want 2 and 1 tomato. You should be ashamed of yourself, Aster Gold. It was 100% your fault.
I'm a delivery guy.
100% your fault. Yeah. Excuses. Okay, so we want that. Whoops. It's not her bread. Leave me. Stop being mad at me, Kohaku. I'm doing my best out here. I got betrayed by Aster. Oh my god. Okay. And you wanted 2 cheeses. Oh my god. I'm running out here. See, I didn't give you the floor one, so leave me alone. No, the floor one belongs to Aster. Thank you for the monies. They throw everything on the floor as if it were a stable. Wow, I didn't even throw your food on the floor. Like I did, I made sure to give you the non-floor food. How dare you? Aster again. Of course it's Aster again. He still wants that, a tomato, and lettuce. Yeah, and you're gonna complain, oh my god, it's stale. It feels like they cooked it a week ago. Ree. This is amazing. Everybody does a payday. You definitely should. I recommend, but like people are very rude, as you can tell. You want 2 cheeses? They have lettuce and 2 cheeses. Nothing was on the floor. Stop complaining. Gonna complain on taking too long, and then you're like, oh my god, it was on the floor. So whiny. Have your giant burger and pay me. My dish had been prepared hours ago. I think they dropped my food on the floor. You think, but you have no proof? And that's your order that you ordered earlier, so I made it when you ordered. Okay? Okay? My god. People out here just being disrespectful in the streets can't believe it anymore. And no, you cannot be a cat. You don't deserve to be a cat, after just saying. I only have enough for one more burger. What do you want? Look at your face. You will not get vegan anything. No vegan stuff for you. I will feed you whatever I feel like, okay? Yeah, you like that? You like that? You like that? Anyways. Nah. Wait, what did you want? Okay. I ring the bell in your face, okay? Stop ringing the bell. I ring the bell in your face. One cheese. Pow. Professional order making. It didn't have the freshly made touch I was expecting. You're so demanding for no reason. You're so freaking annoying, Aster. What's wrong with you? My god. Hello, welcome in. Hello, Arthur, what you want? Well cooked, some tomato, some onion. I will get that ready for you right away. Well done, and then you wanted lettuce. Oh, I forgot to get a plate. Whoops. Okay. I guess I could go there. You trash? I just cleaned the plate so it's still clean, so don't come for me. Epic building. Okay, so what else? Stop being mad at me! I need lettuce! Bro, I don't need you to do that. As if it was a long wait time for a burger. What do you mean leave? My plate has more ingredients than I wanted. Dirt. Oh, wow! Wow! Let's see how it is. I've made $41 so far and I'm rich. What do you want to get, Aster? What do you want? Ah, frick. Don't mind me, you saw nothing. This is slander and defamation, yes. What did you want it to be? 1, 2. Perfect. Perfect. If I hear any complaints. Brought me the burger just like I ordered it. You can't even just be nice. Just annoying. I just think I'm getting sick though. Is in order. Oh, hi. See? Working through the pain. I think that's gonna be my last order because I'm getting sick. Okay. Dark. And what else did we want? We want an onion and tomato. This trash is in the way. There we go. Well done, the dark brow. Thank you for your business. Alright. It was excellent. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what's up at my shop. We only do great stuff. I can't. I said it was my last order. I'm getting sick.
Oh.
I can't. Well, nothing for you, sir.
What?
Especially you. You've been slandering my business. You're not getting anything. Let me just move. Yeah.
Oh god.
Sorry. And like when I get motion sick, I get like kind of nauseous, and I feel like there's a lot of air that just accumulates in my body, and I just feel like, oh god. But we're alive. We're alive. It's good. See, I need to exercise my skills. You okay? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay, but I'm sweating, and it's not because it's hot. It's like the cold sweats that I get when I get motion sick, and I'm like, eh, dang. Yeah, because I was dying. I'm feeling better because I stopped. I just need to like. Oh my god! Asta just winked at me. That sounds very sacrilegious to me. I don't know. I need to report him to the police. How dare he? But yeah, I think I'll just call it for today. I think it's been fun. Lots of yapping. Super happy and grateful for the raid again. So I will slowly but surely be working on Discord. I want to have a page in the Discord that explains the Ko-fi stuff. And I'm gonna choose what role badges I want to do and stuff like that. Do you visit roller coasters? I don't. I would probably get sick, and I'm scared of them, and I'm scared of height. So I would not do it. I guess I went to an attraction park once, and I got on one kind of roller coaster, and I kind of almost broke my neck, and then I couldn't move my neck for 3 weeks. So it also traumatized me at that point. I was already scared before I got on it. So I'm motion sick, I broke my neck, and I'm scared of heights. So it's definitely not for me. I'm not someone that, I mean, I don't like to go out of the house like that, but I will not go out of my way to be having intense emotions like that. Would probably end really bad. I haven't done it since I was like a teenager. It was the one time I went. I was like maybe 13, 14 when I went. And that was enough. Like, I'm okay. I think I'd like to go like to water parks. We should go to a water park. We should go to a water park, Asher. I think it's fun. It's nice. Well, we just need to do it. It'll be fun. Need to visit the chiropractor or something. I mean, it's been fine since, but I couldn't move it for 3 weeks, and it hurt. Like, my neck was like permanently like looking left, and I couldn't do anything. Now I'm fine, even though I still have my own other issues because I'm an old turtle now. But yeah. I used to go to the chiropractor. It's very scary. It did feel good, but at some point it's like you have to keep going. So it kind of feels like a scam. It's not like they fix you and then after doing a number of sessions then you're okay. Like, you will always have to go back. So it's like, and you always have the chance of like, you know, breaking something. So I'm like, maybe you need to straighten your neck. I mean, I don't have the issue anymore. Like, that was years ago. I'm just like, I think I'm more stressed than I realize I am on a daily basis. So like, I just store a lot of stress in my shoulders, and like I have knots and stuff. So I just need to relax a bit more. See, I've said that before. Like, if there's one thing I wish I was like, you know, financially like comfortable enough to do is to be able to be like, okay, once a month I get a massage. That's what I would want to do. That's the one self-care treat I would like to do for myself one day. So like I'm hoping to get one day to that spot one day where I can be like, once a month I can afford 100 something for a massage. Like that's what I want. So that's my goal. It was part of my goals in life, you know. But yeah, so that will be it. I think I need to go lay down a little bit and rest, drink a bit more water because I really messed myself up. But it was fun. I do like making burgers for you, even though you're like, some of you are very, very rude, very not nice, very judgy. So yeah, I go on to massage and chiropractic. I mean, I don't wanna gamble too much with chiropractor. Like I feel like they're good, but you have to really find a good one, and you still sign a waiver. So if that one day they were not in top shape and somehow they break something, you can't sue them or anything. You're just paralyzed or dead, and that's it. And I'm like, there's still this little fear in my heart, so I don't know that I would do it again. But I would definitely do a massage and a facial are the two things I would do like once a month. Just take care of myself, take care of my skin, relax my body a little bit. I have a lot of tension in my feet and they hurt a lot. I have a lot of tension in my shoulders and they hurt a lot. So if I could, like, you know, relieve some of the stress just by having a better lifestyle in general, not having to stress about stuff, and be able to like relax myself with massages and stuff, it'd be very nice. So that's what I'm hoping to get to one day, hopefully. Hope you mean with all my being. But yeah, that will be all for me today. There is a very, very slim chance of me streaming tomorrow, but I'm not going to confirm it because I'm going to be busy. But I'm going to try and see if I can. And I will be working on stuff as usual because I have motivation. I am motivated right now to like update stuff. So I'll be working. So as I said, if you see stuff not acting like they should in the Discord, there's a reason, because I'm working in the background. But hopefully by the time I'm done with it, it will be all functional and easy to manage. But yeah, thank you so much for coming and hanging out, and like, you know, chatting with me makes me happy. Chatting streams makes me the happiest, and I want to have as many as we can. We can have other tier lists, other conversations and stuff. So hopefully you guys don't get bored and you have fun, and I appreciate you. And I'm glad you're motivated. I'm very motivated. If I don't stream tomorrow, I'll be streaming on Monday, and we will continue Devil May Cry. And I'm guessing we will finish Devil May Cry by next week, and perhaps try Expedition 33. So that should be a good time. And likewise, man, I'm glad. Be safe and take care. You too. Thank you so much for hanging out and lurking around and fishing. I appreciate you. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you around. Okay. Wait, I forgot to check for rates. I guess I'm just so sick. My brain is not working too well. Let me just check for a second if I have anybody to raid. Alright, I think on the Twitch side, I will be raiding Kao. She's someone that started around the same time as me, but it's been a while since I've seen her streaming. She's streaming Elden Ring Night Rain. If you're into that, you should have a good time, but we can go and say hi. And I will just simply raid Mr. Daishima on the YouTube side. If I don't make it, because I really need to go. If I don't make it to say hi, please say hi to the people on my behalf, please. Because I really need to go lay down. But I want to make sure I raid. Why can I not find die? What? Is it not? Is it not on YouTube? Is it only on one? 1 second.
Is it Fridge?
No, he definitely is streaming. So like, what's that about?
No, it's just we're just covering it.
Sorry if you hear him in there. It won't take too long, you know, life is hard. So, I'm gonna go. You guys have a good time. Remember, you're awesome, and I am very thankful for all of you. And I'll see you either tomorrow or on Monday. Have a good night, everybody. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye.